die at any time. Gotta pay attention to that one.
Always, always. You guys do not know, Shang has a morph mechanic where he can pretty much go back and forth between, his old and young form, which changes his normals, as well as he can also change it to his opponent's character. Usually most Shang players actually know how to play most of the cast because of this, so Faceout is very aware of most of the gaps that come through in this character. Oh, another better spike just backs up, more projectiles.
Should have been blocked it.
And now he's getting away with double down 3 because he's worried about better spikes.
Yeah, definitely. He's stolen the turns enough.
Oh, they get the right hit.
We're trying to navigate again. There's the boy Movado coming out to play. Here it is. No, a little bit too far. He gets punished as a result. Up punch.
Of course, it's been another 3 bars. You ain't got no cake to... Oh, wait a second. He ain't got a full Movado, though. No full combo.
Yeah, but he can get the setup at least. He can finally get the corner. He's been hunting for this corner the entire time.
One thing Faceout's been doing really good, I've just noticed, is he's been calling Trim out at the right time to make sure that he absorbs the projectile coming out of Havoc. But unfortunately, he takes a foot to the face. Lots of damage right here. Not going to be quite the kill, but wait, Faceout does have Fatal.
Little setup for himself. All right, good enough. Nope. Out of the sky it was. And there was a bar spent on that, by the way. The air fireball was the attempt.
The air ground skulls. 3 skulls about to come up, but unfortunately was not active enough. So that's 3 bars spent already. He's going to build it that pretty fast, though.
Moving. Gets the punish. Okay, takes the risk. There's a low block, but no punish.
He's trying to go for a big punish with stand 4. He's trying to get a little greedy right there. Unfortunately, is it going to cause some problem with 3 bars? No, he's not going to spend it quite yet. He's going to hold his damage.
To the other side on Oki. Those spikes, man, that bed.
Respect being shown. Nice. He knows. Goes back though. That's a full combo. He got a side switch off that? Are you kidding me?
Cool, man. That was a sick setup. Let's go. Will he pressure it off? It's the Movado.
Oh, what he pressed right there. He spit the bar so he can't break this.
Yeah, that's huge. Could be a giant factor in this. Setup goes. Oh! But nothing. Close to getting break if there's another hit.
Oh no, he thought he's on the other form, so he tried to go for the other full combo. Trimmer kept himself safe.
It's getting a little scrambly.
Definitely so, definitely so.
In and out.
Overhead.
Face all in this time. No big risks taken. He's got the mine, and so the grab comes. But there are 3 bars on the other side, no longer. Underneath. Remember, he's had to roll under that a couple of times from range.
Oh, poking the special, gotta spin the bar. No, he's not keep it off.
No, it's all projectile.
Oh, that was so smart, but he still got 3 bars. You gotta watch out for Tether.
Tether, yeah, he's got it. There it is. Is that enough? No.
Would you go for throw?
Now.
He goes for low, no armor.
He's so worried about spikes.
Oh my God, you just wasted so much time. That was...
he was so sure that they would be buttoned into spikes, and who can blame him? But Faceout was patient.
Kukui thought there was going to be another button being pressed. That's why he's just waiting for his turn back. But Faceout said, I can just play the clock. I got a life lead.
Yeah, he was good. Man, all right. That's the start.
Yes.
That was the first game. It's going to be a good night.
Projectiles being thrown.
Patient start.
Oh, slide to the DMs.
Okay.
You're not a taking man, huh, Havoc? Oh my God. Can't like that at all.
Yeah, but safe. Although that's the full cameo bar spent. Another stare down. Kukui is looking for poking the spikes.
We know the caliber of what poking the special does between both of these two. Is, it's just that little game of chicken that's going on. 238. Throws out the head one more time. Trimmer didn't absorb the hit either. Ooh, called out the bluff. He says, wait a second, you're not calling him out.
Gamma Crush. Yep. Catching him from the other side consistently here. He's got that Movado slide too, by the way. That was hilarious before. Threatening with Tremor there, looking for the confirm on it. Speaking of confirms, coming here, Kukui. Into what?
Was knocked down. This one slide into the DM. Nothing afterwards. Waited a second. He walked up too slowly. Spins the 3 bars. It's Kukui.
Trying to get right back to that same spot as fast as he can.
Oh my
God. He took his own big risk. Let's go. It's not enough, actually.
Oh, you should have spent it. You should have spent it. You should have spent it, but goes for the armor instead. This man Faceout's like, you know what? Deal with your own mix. I'm going to go for your legs. Fight.
Here it comes. Havoc pressuring. No, just like that. It's Faceout who finds it to the corner.
Counter hit 2 for punches, so you know what this means. Another stab. A lot of damage right there.
380. Yeah, 1050 health on both teams, by the way. The plus and minus 50s of their respective cameos.
Oh, dropped it. That was false block. Could be a bigger punish right there. Lots of activations on that. Tried to roll in. Oh, he hit the bar.
Let's go. Okay. And he's into crystalline too, so he can get the aftershock anytime. Speaking of which,
a little bit of spike, not going to work out too well. Wait a second. Nice tech on the throw.
yeah, that was a funky little delay first. And yet he was ready. Quickly trying to chase. That's how you do it.
Got to watch out for armor again here. Spins the bar though, so actually you don't worry about armor. Got to worry about chip now at this point in time.
Definitely. Okay. Rather than into bed of spikes each time, he's really stealing more and more turns based on that threat.
Exactly. Playing the mind game of, okay, I know you want to respect me because you're worried about my special. Has been so good for face out. That mental stack started to add up. Kokoi, take a second to think about it. Down 2-0. Has a plethora of characters to go with, but he's still going to probably stick it out with the Havoc, I assume. A change of cameo? Has he been working on it? Wait. I see Patrick coming to the screen. Wait a second.
Okay. Hoping to run the mix up close. With Tremor, too. A little bit of a different take than sometimes you see with Mavado, but Tremor, extra safety. You do still get some big conversions with him, too.
And the big thing is the extra health. Because of that
Extra
last
health,
change.
too. Yep, definitely.
Because that last change, since Mavado was the most popular cameo,
Yep.
they gave T1000 minus 50 health, which gives him 950, but minus 50 health coming from Mavado 2 gives you 900.
Yep.
Your mix in your offense is great, but if they guess right, you get 2 touch. So that's why you see a lot of people that play T1000 switch to the Tremor. Not as much things he can do with Mavado, but he still has 1000 health he can work with now.
Just a little more safety due to that and the way that the cameo works. Really trying to move. Intense about it. And he has been caught on the other side.
With his 2 gunshots, tried to
The
go
one
under.
time he wanted the low spike underneath. Slowly liquidating through. Faisal still threatening forward movement. His back's getting close to the wall.
So they surely got called airborne. So we got to go first.
Okay.
Are you serious, Face
Into the corner.
Oh my God.
And now he's got the whole stage to run away. Or pressure. Follows to stay alive. Overhead. We'll send it to match point.
My goodness, Face out looking to 3-0 his way into top 24 by taking down El Kokoi, one of the U.S. finest.
This distance game has been killer for him.
Oh my gosh, that's a punish. Getting a little bit too desperate. El Kokoi right there trying to work his way in. And he's starting to fall apart here. Face out, all on it.
He's had the up punch a couple of times and no tremor called either time. He's been punished. Moving. Okay, finally, the forward 3 string is something we just haven't seen yet. It hasn't been close enough.
You call it too. He convert. Oh my, bro, Face out. Please chill out. Please, I can't take that.
All right, here it is. Yep, confirmed. So he's got the corner finally, but due to all those projectiles, man's got full of resources. He's gonna hold it for a sec. And
He's still safe. No, he armors through.
man, that is so well practiced. Hit tremor in doing so. Gonna deny.
Oh,
In the setup.
it's not so fun, is it?
Let's go.
Getting
There it
command
is.
grabbed.
Oh man, what a match right there by Faisal. Give it up for Faisal. Moving on. In winner's side.
3-0 over El Kokoi.
Very strongly.
Kokoi's going to go down to that loser side of the bracket, still has a fighting chance, but Face out guaranteed top 24 and a healthy amount of points as well. Did go to Vietnam for another demigod event, got second there. So if he does well in this one, that's a good chunk of change he's going to have to take it home.
Man, super in control throughout that. Regardless of character, regardless of cameo. Very well played. He had the different distance options. In that last game, you saw that to a T, but before that, in those up-close scramble situations, poke situations, man, he really had control there too.
Yeah, the Pokemon game was definitely the biggest factor right there for the boy.
Huge.
As soon as Face out talked in, like, oh, you're not taking your turn out, bet I have the life lead, I will poke, and we will sit here, waste more time as possible. It
Exactly.
didn't end too many timeouts, but you saw time becoming a factor, and it started pressuring Kokoi as well. But you see our next match coming up, David? BGY versus Mighty
stepping up,
Unjust.
yeah.
The other twin is coming up to the stage.
That's pretty sick.
Who would've
Shout out to
thought?
them.
Guys, I promise, it's not the same player coming up twice. I promise you.
This is the other pool. If you're following along at home, you can see that it's being updated live. We're going to try to get as much of this onto here as we can in the winner's side. But if you're curious what's going on in loser's side, actually already a lot of stuff. We can get to that in a sec, but things are progressing out in the tournament area.
Se acerca el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre.
¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
Experta en estructuras, atenta en los detalles. De día arquitecta,
pero mamá de tiempo completo. Libérala del trabajo de lavar platos y regálale más tiempo en familia con un lavavajillas Teca y Finish.
¿Tu piel brilla? Lo mantengo todo bajo control.
Control de brillo por 8 horas, 48 horas de hidratación, ceramidas y tecnología MB.
Si estás buscando algo duradero, no busques más. Lo tenemos.
Dale amor a tu piel. Te recomiendo el gel crema o el control de CeraVe.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high, baby. But then I got high, yeah. But then I got high.
Cuando tus Doritos Flaming Hot se te caen de las manos, solo significa una cosa: alguien más también los quiere. ¿Quieres?
Hey, Hot Sale, ¿qué hago ahora?
Entra a hotsale.com.mx y consíguete una nueva. Del 26 de mayo al 3 de junio llega Hot Sale.
Farrah really benefits Homelander, if you guys do not know, because of the airborne state. Farrah can get caught on the back of Homelander while he's flying, which of course is an intense mix of overhead, and as well, if you go for the up block, a throw, that can be an excellent mind game as well.
For sure.
Or just delay and go for somebody's toes.
Yeah, true.
As you guys know, you already saw T1000 just really much enforcing that 4-3-4 string and trying to get as much mix as possible when it comes with it, and then Tremor adds that safety, as David was talking about, compared to Movado.
All right, well, we'll see if that is the pick as they head back in. Oh, no, it's not.
Wait a second.
Homelander, yes. Cyrax on the other side. Cyrax Tremor on the other side.
You should be in awe of me.
Cyrax, big explosion in the scene last few months.
Definitely so, definitely so. He did some very intense work.
With a few different cameos, too.
Running Tremor. You know,
the Tremor's the choice. Okay,
the
that's one
Wolf
way.
thing has been Madame Bo. I've been hearing a lot.
Yeah. Some real mean mix-ups there.
Oh, God. Well, you can't get the mix started if you can't touch the man. Homelander taking the screen, choking her out.
Okay, blocking just in case. Looking
Plus
for
frames.
the EX wake up.
Now, the really interesting thing about this, too, is that the fact that VGY has, in my opinion, top 3 defense in NRS scene. So it's really going to be hard to grab this man and then to get the mix started. Oh,
okay.
I say that.
Oh,
no, called the wrong Tremor.
He was in the wrong one. Yeah, exactly.
Bomb is set. Plan the patient game switching.
Okay, great block.
Overhead.
Out of the sky, nothing else though. So a little challenge, here's a chance. And instantly 3 bars gone.
It was overhead input, nonetheless 3 bars spin. Goes NJP, doesn't go for up block.
All right, here we go. One mix. And he didn't do it this time.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, you actually
just
went
a
for that?
pixel left, had 5 health and no longer.
Round 2.
So okay, got to the corner pretty quickly. Did VGY. Money just did have that moment, but just was in the wrong Tremor call. In Crystalline now.
Oh, delays this for a second, goes overhead.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You're confirming that for sure. What do we got?
Some damage, that's for sure.
What's the setup?
We'll call a Tremor as well if he wants to.
Oh, on top? Okay, he'll take that. Well, VGY.
I don't know what happened right there. 4-4 to a quick cancel. Calls up another Tremor. Currently an aftershock.
I really like the threats that he's had with those. Of course, any of those could have been into the ambush call. Is VGY moving coast to coast?
Baits out the armor, going bowling afterwards, so keeps them safe.
Yeah, VGY was not overpressing. He knew.
Goes for the command grabs. You know what this means? Lots of damage once again. Just should get a
Did I say
breaker.
coast to coast? I think I meant coast to coast.
3 bar spin. That might be his last breaker. Good blocking the overhead. Unfortunately, down force coming afterwards. No throws quite yet.
Lots of harassment there. Looking for him. I tried to steal a turn, no dice. And here's VGY making it happen for himself. So there was that one back one, and it could have been into more, but it was in the wrong Tremor variation. That really could have made things happen differently. There was only one big Cyrax setup after that, and it was EX wake up out of into the Farrah call in the sky, and that was that. So those 2 moments were really all he got. I'm not surprised to see the switch.
Immediately says, you know what, Cyrax's not working the defense a little bit too strong, but guess what? You can only guess right for so long. I'm going to pull out that T1000.
Anything you touch?
Yeah, like there's good tech that people are coming up with against some of the Cyrax stuff. When it comes to this character, though, the tech is, hey, you got to be right.
Yeah.
You have to be right about it.
Good luck guessing, buddy.
Is it going to go overhead or low or command grab?
Like I said,
Low was the start there.
at the end of the day, you're only human. You can only guess right so many times.
There's
There's
the
command
command
grab. Oh my gosh.
Now, since it's not Movado, he doesn't get the extra damage right there. He had already called Tremor.
And this is also a thing from Super VGY. He doesn't mind taking too many of these command grabs if it comes to that case as well.
Yeah, no, really.
Now it's actually a threat. Oh, he was aura farming. Walking too far.
But really, a part of good defense is knowing when you can get hit, when you can get grabbed, and when it's not going to be a big deal.
Left shot to the face. Ooh, goes for a low spike. Didn't call Tremor in time, though. Gonna get called not blocking his VGY. Gonna break, though. This is a big life deficit, but he still like he can do this. I respect it. Unfortunately,
Okay, here's the
though,
chance.
Unjust does not respect that at all.
Is that enough?
He can call Tremor if he wants to.
Yeah, okay, he did, yeah.
It's one of those things because he's damn near gonna get it back by the time this round
Yeah, it's
change
about
gonna come back. By the time he enforces his next mix, he will have it. Oh, nice stuff. Side switch too. Look at the spot switch. Beautiful stuff right there from VGY.
Okay, with a little stutter step in between. Again, 300 plus.
Ooh, got caught up blocking right there. That might be a problem.
Gives him the noogie. Got him.
He spent the bar.
Be the round.
Not the way you want to go, but hey, nonetheless, tied up 1 round to 1 round. Unjust needs to take this game. Going down 2-0 in this situation is not going to be good for your mental.
Okay, see ya.
Down folks immediately.
Yeah. That's that defense we were talking about. Here it is. No.
Committed. Thought the command crowd was coming through, but no, it was going to be a sure you can instead. I'm sorry, wrong game, David. My fault.
Yeah? Oh, it would have been sick. Not quite there. 4-3 into.
Overhead.
Oh, boy.
Safe. -7 was to push back. The little fly back into the laser eyes is actually something incredible. So much damage right here. And you got one more guess on Just. He doesn't have Farah. So you can take this.
Blocking it out. Only the low poke. Noogie.
Oh my God.
Got it.
That looked mad annoying.
That's the situation.
Man,
yeah.
just flying above you, just punch you in the forehead. Punch you in the cranium.
So he didn't like the first. He didn't like the second. Will he switch again? Back to Cyrax. Okay, the try before. He's going to go back to the game plan.
I can crush you.
Of course, Will thought about it in advance, so his initial pick is going to be the one who he thought would have been best. It just didn't go how he wanted. But again, there were those 2 moments when he could have had, when he had the command grab, and then again when he did have the setup. Could have gone differently.
Unfortunately, got tagged by the 4-4 right there, going coast to coast yet again. East side of things. Oh, counter airborne, but unfortunately going to get the conversion. Down poke immediately. No fair call. Nice.
There it is. All right.
Damn break
Now
those
we'll another confirm chance. Instantly out of there. Yeah? Okay. Good work.
Unjust.
Holding onto the bar there is Unjust. Low. Yeah? Oh, not quite. Wake up buttons! 3 gone.
You hate to see it. Your meaties are looking kind of vegan. Get it together.
And
go for the overhead. Oh, that's going to be all she wrote for sure.
Match point.
One
Making
more
pretty
round.
quick work. The brothers up there, both playing against players from across the seas.
David, this international title, I'll tell you, they traveled so far.
For real.
Oh, conversion. Beautiful stuff.
All right, now here's the question.
Oh, can break the armor.
Good call. VGY's defense has just been incredibly on point. Been able to get out of tough situations the entire time. As he has the whole time, turns it into his pressure, as you mentioned. What a delay.
You got to break this.
Yeah.
Sure. Rockman coming through. That might be your last break, Unjust. Goes for overhead, can convert it. But wakes up punts again.
So confident
Oh,
there.
he's dead, actually. He can spin a bar if he wants to.
Oh, yeah, good work. Yep.
Oh, she rolled. This man, VGY from the UK, taking a 3-0 over the mighty Unjust. Both the twins are going to be in losers, David.
So well played. His defense was there. The offense was there. Patience when he needed it. Wake up buttons when he needed it. seemed like everything he did was right.
What do you do against Homelander? What do you do against a man that's just coming to mix up? Homelander Fairler was adjusted a couple times, but still, nonetheless, you can just see that it's still so strong at the end of the day. Still got to guess what overhead and low, still got to guess what command grab, and still have that oppression of the sky.
Definitely, yeah. All right. I mean, look, again, Cyrax's been kind of the talk of the scene for a little while at this point. People have been coming up with defense against her. And you really like to see that kind of stuff. I love to see when they're...
Se acerca el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre.
¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high. Baby, but then I got high. Yeah, but then I got high.
¿Tu piel brilla? Lo mantengo todo bajo control.
Control de brillo por 8 horas, 48 horas de hidratación, ceramidas y tecnología MB.
Si estás buscando algo duradero, no busques más. Lo tenemos.
Dale amor a tu piel. Te recomiendo el gel crema o el control de CeraVe.
Experta en estructuras, atenta en los detalles. De día arquitecta, pero mamá de tiempo completo. Libérala del trabajo de lavar platos y regálale más tiempo en familia con un lavavajillas Teca y Finish.
Hey, Hot Sale, ¿qué hago ahora?
Entra a hotsale.com.mx y consíguete una nueva.
¡Te amo, Elizabeth! ¡Te amo!
Del 26 de mayo al 3 de junio llega Hot Sale.
El momento es ahora. Remueve hasta 10 veces más placa en áreas de difícil acceso. Siente una limpieza extraordinaria. Philips Colgate Sonic Pro, el upgrade que tu sonrisa merece.
Sheldon, we think you might be overreacting to our ads for no-shells pistachios.
Ditch the shells? Okay, strip.
What?
You ditch your shells.
Okay, yeah, that's
No,
fine.
guys, I take it back.
You want the show?
No.
You got the show.
We are coming back with a bang. We got another big one coming up for you in winner's side here, Combo Breaker. We're trying to move through these brackets, and we're going to do so up onto that stage, as you will soon see, with Gurr and Rewind.
Gurr versus Rewind coming up on the stage. Rewind, I always say statistically, always done better in year 2 of NRS history. Yeah. We go back to MK1, saw him get second to Evo during his later time over there. And Injustice 2 went from struggling during the beginning of the series to become an Evo champion.
Indeed.
Now, easy making top 48 over here, now has to fight Gurr, who has been traveling non-stop and actually at the threshold when it comes to points. When it comes to the point situation, guys, remember, only your top 2 placements from Demigod events and your top 2 placements from combat events count towards your standings. So this means that Gurr, because he got 9th at Vianelli, and I believe he got 5th at Brazil, that means he needs to get 5th or higher here in order for the points to actually count towards the leaderboard for him. Whereas Rewind, he doesn't have anything to worry about. He hasn't traveled yet, so this is where it's going on his first time where he's going to be able to get some points and possibly shake up those standings. Remember, guys, only top 8 in points gets into Final Combat.
Yeah, last year he did travel a bit, Rewind, but not as much as he had in the past, and didn't quite meet the cut for where he needed to be to get into the Final Combat, but here he is making that effort happen. Geras Motaro, of course, on Geras' side.
They really did.
It's been the team for him for a long time.
They really, David, they said, no, he doesn't get minus 50 health anymore. I'm like, you just buffed Girth. You gave him more health for Rewind.
It's a great team.
It's a great team.
Geras. Yeah, he gets to do a lot of stuff. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you can take another risk or so. I mean, like, effectively, Geras has a lot more health. Yeah, I do figure. He has more health than it looks like.
Exactly.
Because he gets to break combo and get health back, right? I mean, that's like the mechanic. So effectively, sometimes he can have, depending on what combos he breaks out of, 1,300, 1,500 health, right? Just depends on how you view it. But yeah, very happy to have that. Lets the character move around well on stage. Lets him do some unsafe stuff and make it safe. Big plus shot. And on Rewind's side, we'll see if it is Cage. A lot of options that he has.
Yeah, Rewind is current 3 characters I've seen rocking the most has been Raiko, Ermac, and there's one other character I already forgot. Oh, Homelander. Against a man like Ermac isn't bad, but I feel like probably the best choice would maybe be Raiko simply because of the stars. And I'm just going to see
Raiko it is, yeah.
The thing about stars, which is really interesting about Raiko, people are like, okay, you can't throw stars because of reflect. Well, if he throws regular stars full screen, they all go in a random direction, which is he can just duck and it doesn't hit him. If he throws EX, all 6 will come back towards him. So that's all you got to be aware in that sense.
Oh, or not?
Wait.
Okay, yeah.
I'm about to say, come wow. I've never seen Loud. I haven't seen Loud in so long.
All right, here it is. Fist bump and they're in.
Your parents would not want this life for you.
Don't speak for them. Yeah, I played it. Yeah.
What do you know about Raiko parents?
That's it. That's all we got.
And who raised a man that likes to sniff sand? No, he's
like
got
the classic gladiators of old.
Fight.
Raiko
in there. Yep, there.
Oh, they did change it. Interesting. Didn't know that. Oh.
In the plus frames, grab quickly.
Both these characters being command grab characters, it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. Overhead coming through.
Okay, sand mode.
Trade with a down poke. Ooh, poke
that's been open. Didn't expect the tremor afterward.
Oh, he's
trying to get out. Yeah, it's not invul on startup. You can definitely, as the attacker, guess right and keep him from doing it. Great block.
Overhead again.
Pick it up, not quite.
Wakes up with the buttons.
He tried to extend.
Oh, I just noticed that. Wait, Rewind's name is Rewind, but the move is called Rewind. Oh, God.
Ooh, what a history lesson.
Okay, make sure we don't confuse the two.
Oh, that might be punishing. Yeah.
That stand 3, 12 frames, lots of range. Is a high, but man, it can catch you slipping if you're walking back. Expect to see that a lot.
Yeah, that tornado's big minus. No whip punish on it. Tries it up, man. Big stolen turn.
Nice whip punish right there.
Okay. In between.
Are we doing 400 already? Oh my God, 410 into a safe jump.
Oh, yeah, ducking when they cut it. Had to jump there.
Oh my God, he rewinded again.
Got Motaro. Yes. Rewind, just blocking it out. You have the little duck moment.
That sweep was so good. Trying to build some bars, just stepping back.
No attempted whip punishes on either of those.
There
it is. Big whip punish by Rewind this time.
That sweet spot with that back three just behind that just sweep one right there. Command grab. No brutality, but guess what? Land on the neck. That man Rewind taking game number 1 against Girth.
He played that at such a good range. There is an uncomfortable range for Geras in terms of footsies, and that was seemingly where Raiko was at, like most of that match when they were in neutral.
The long range normals of Raiko.
Yeah,
that back three, ones, man. Going right outside the sweep range. As you guys know, when that man's kicking sand towards you, when Girth's kicking sand towards you, right? It's got a big hurt box, but just luckily he can step just outside of that hurt box is Raiko with that back 3. Expect to see that a little bit more. Ooh. I told you that stand 3 is going to be the best button. Oh gosh.
Again.
Can you get the armor rig in time?
Yeah, why not? One for the other. Oh, nothing. Didn't believe in the rest of it. Still pressuring after the plus frames. Okay, he's going to spend 2 bars on this. Yes! Pick it up. Oh, no! But not the rest of the string. Still going, though.
Man, grab, try to go for another stand 3, not going to work out in time. He tried to commit right there because he thought he had a whiff on it for sure, but unfortunately gets connected with a back one. Freeze. Lots of damage here.
Yeah, he wasn't going to kill with the back throw. Okay.
That boy tried to run at that man. He said, forget it. I'm going to just go for it. Not going to work out, though. Denied.
Much better round by Gur. Rewind really just caught in the corner. I mean, in neutral game looked good beforehand, but...
Full string that time around. Staggered, not falling for it. Full string. You can't flawless block that to punish, but we haven't seen it quite yet. Overhead. Oh, stupid. Stupid.
Okay. And this time Gur believes it. To the other side. Again, this range that Rewind's playing at. Uncomfortable spot for Gur.
Overhead coming through. Looking to get too much off of it. Oh, just stands out of that range, but goes for another tick throw. Gur trying to tie us up here. Patience, though.
Instantly takes the turn. Still his turn. Yeah, he kept it up this time.
Those back twos, you guys know that thing is +8, and it jails into the 1-2. Got to be careful for it.
Chance. Yeah, nice work. No! It's fine, though. It's sand mode. Gur away. Here's that uncomfortable spot. How does the attack in?
Caught him airborne. Can you get a conversion too? It's going to be a little awkward, but trim it to extend. Might be the kill if he EXs it. Oh, no, doesn't even need to.
Ooh. 417. And again, that began at that same spot.
Final round. Fight.
Gur really trying to be outside of it. Here's a chance to get the clocks going.
10 on throwing stars, going for another stand 3.
All right.
It's a punish this time. Breaker coming out of Rewind. 3 bars is expensive. Wait a second, though. The meaty.
Yeah, huge meterless confirm on this.
Once again.
Again.
Teleports out. Loads up the clock. There's a sweep. Another one.
No confirm on it. Okay, Gur's out of there. See ya.
Trying to punish, but he's not close enough. Gets the command grab. Trimmer with the extension. Spins the bar. Oh, yes, he is. Safe jump if he wants to. There it is.
Just big chance. Oh, he didn't get that quite in time. Close. Low starter, this one.
He tried to press.
Gur's going to get a bunch of damage. You see the setup is afterward. What does he go for? Just fatal. Going to cash out on this one. And with snap and a bar loaded, even if he gets hit, you can still get out of it.
Oh,
he can control space a little bit.
As you just said, snap too. We haven't talked about it too much, but he hasn't been using snap. He's using bit more rewind. But you can snap and freeze someone in place if they're not blocking.
A tough one to on-reaction snap against stars. Just the way that the speed that they have. Okay, yeah, there it is.
Oh my God, girl.
No, he's too high.
It's a little weird.
It was a weird spot.
Command grab. No, he doesn't go for a reversal. Trying to dash forward. Overhead. Gonna get the block. It does. Rewind.
Oh, that funky spot up there in the sky. A little bit later of a snap, maybe a few things to normalize in retrospect, but in that moment when the opponent's so far up in the sky, sometimes there's not a lot to do. That's big damage. You can down 2, but that makes the rest of the combo not do as much.
He was so far
One of the things about
up.
playing Geras, is you have to have the normalization roots in your body, in your bones. Huge moment there. Big swing. Could have been 1-1. 2-0 instead.
It's a huge deficit to come back from, but it's still possible. I've seen Gur do some crazy things, especially out there in Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, over the years, I've seen Gur make complete comebacks more than most people.
Yeah. There's a block. Still gets the first hit bonus, so that's all important. Oh my goodness. Fighting your demons is not the way you're supposed to do this right now, Rewind. Come on now. Don't be shadow boxing. Safety.
Great defense there by Gur. However, Rewind's right back to it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Goes for it again. Stupid.
Ooh, he was looking for the over this time.
Man, you are a brave person to go for an up block against right go.
Definitely, yes.
Oh my God.
Huge damage if it had been EX grab.
Yes. If you guys do not know, if you go for an up block in this game, it can get blown up by a throw. And since right go has command grab, it does even more damage than you would think. So you can actually just hold 600 if you're not careful. It's a brave call.
Sand mode again, but sand mode right next to where you start's a risky spot to be. Plus frames again. This time the turn is taken.
Flex back. Oh, stood up a little bit too early. Got hit by one of his stars. Return to center. Plus frames. Still going to stay back though. Playing the patient game. Gur does have the life lead.
He's really trying to play around those normals to break on now. You can see him in and out, using a lot more shot at this range.
He has a full clock, but he does have a full bar.
Again,
so
shot.
Rewind gets a hit.
That's the spot. I really like this adaptation. There's a lot more of this right now. He had seen how strong the footsies were out of Rewind, but Rewind's got the grab.
Got the bar. He's going to spin it. He did. It didn't go in time. That's going to be fatal blow, and that should be death. 950. I don't think he's going to survive this. Oh, my God. Spear.
Maybe?
Breakage. Well, actually, he's going to survive this, actually. Wait a second.
Okay, he does live.
No EX. Ah, there it is. Set point now for Rewind to advance on in top 48 winners.
Fight.
Oh, man. Okay, now he's built the bar, spends it instantly. Rewind smartly knew it and got in because of it. All of this here because of that read on the expectation. Got it again.
Oh, my. No, he's getting gripped up in the corner right now. This ain't looking too good. Gur, he might be falling apart.
It's all Rewind right now. Low start, Rewind with the defense. Confirm. He can at least get the corner if he wants. It's what he's going to want.
Stars,
again, that spot, he's trying to be outside of it. Oh, man, he might have wanted the really super tough link. It's not going to happen. Rewind with up block. Will take it 3-0. So rather than having been 1-1 and very close, 2-0, and then the final game by Rewind as well, he's going to move on in winner's side.
Year 2 Rewind, making the bounce come back again. Top 24 for him, which means he has to fight the winner of... He has to fight Pulse.
Yeah, that has already happened. Yep, Pulse 3-1 over Dialogue, if you are curious to know.
Man. Pure 3-1 over MK Javier as well, off stream.
Off stream. Yeah. Hey, man, we got a lot of stuff.
Llegó el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre.
¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
¿Afeitarme o no afeitarme? Afeita, perfila, sí. ¡Ey! Recorta, perfila, afeita, recorta. ¿Afeitarme o no afeitarme?
El placer está en los detalles y el café perfecto comienza con intuición. Cada gesto, cada aroma, cada textura. Una experiencia diseñada para entenderte. Tu estilo, tu café. Un momento solo tuyo. Probst Intuition Preference. Perfección en cada taza.
El momento es ahora. Remueve hasta 10 veces más placa en áreas de difícil acceso. Siente una limpieza extraordinaria. Philips Colgate Sonic Pro, el upgrade que tu sonrisa merece.
But that's a privilege of the people who are here. We're hoping to bring as much as we can to you tonight, and we've had some good ones already. We're moving on here, as we mentioned. Gambler up there on the stage. We saw him last night at the MKX event.
Got third place over there.
Third place.
But his opponent being Blackery. Sindel with the trimmer. He come up on the stage here. Blackery representing Oni. Strong Sindel has been very prevalent offline. I mean online. Offline, I think their first appearance was actually Frosty this year. Didn't perform the way they want to, but definitely took their notes. And as you see right here, they current top 48, trying to get a decent amount of those Pro Tour points as well.
Something we talked about each time we see Gamblers, that he is intending to put a close to the long competitive career that he has had as he takes becoming a firefighter more seriously. More education than the work.
Big shout out to Gamblers, you guys don't know. Graduated from the Fire Academy. He is going to be a fire chief real soon. You can tell by the look at him. Look at him. He just looks like he's ready to just fight fires. That man's stern. That man is stern. But we be correct on this. Is kind of like also a farewell tour for Gamblers, because he said this most likely will be his last year competing. Of course, at FGC, you really don't retire ever. But
the thing is, if somebody tells you that they're retiring, you don't believe it.
You don't believe it at all.
If you don't see anybody anymore and they just like fade from existence, okay, fine. Like, that's true. That does happen. If somebody tells you that?
Yeah. Gambler will be focusing on life things, but he will probably make a return just here and there, maybe.
Yeah. But as far as having the time to really focus on it as he has and travel as he has, maybe not much longer.
Change between both these characters. Minus 50 health on the side of Sindel now. Same thing for Johnny. That was done a couple patches ago. So a popular pairing for Johnny has been the Tremor because the utility Tremor gives and also the plus 50 health that puts Johnny back at 1,000 health.
Yeah, very strong cameo, of course. Tremor, so much utility. Previously, the extra 100 health no longer, but still so much utility and the extra 50 health. Whatever you want to do, almost, you can get done with that one.
Should be the same cameos here too. Yes, Tremor on Tremor violence. It's, you know, when you have Rock versus Rock, you usually end up in the tie, but we're going to see who comes and prevails right here. You're going to see a lot of fake outs come out of Blackery. The big thing about this Sindel with the Tremor is that he can do the low ground pound, actually does slow for overhead, low mix. But you can actually call out a feint or a bluff, and you can just go for a back two, just into call out Tremor, but don't even do the ground pound, and just force them to do it with a fake mix. And it's actually real mix when you think about it because you got to guess.
Oh, yeah. No, it's super real. Yeah, here it is. Low.
Stomp.
Yeah, a little bit of misdirection in that mix-up. Very strong.
Snaps the fingers, because guess what? That means Tremor's going to come back even faster.
Yeah.
And not going to play the space game. Jammer, you got to come to her.
Gambler slowly proceeding. Here it is. Confirm will come. Smack Tremor too.
Coast to coast.
And all the way into the corner. Under the hut.
Poking the special. 3 bars spent though.
Okay.
He's going to shimmy. Down poke immediately.
Gambler so patient.
Ooh, that's going to get whipped on his no. Doesn't get anything. Oh, I'm scared.
That was the moment. What a delay first. Okay. A lot of chasing by Gambler, but Blackery fought well.
It's really
and what do you do? In and out, in and out. Okay, reactions are there.
I was just about to say, it's really going to be considered on how much Gambler is just going to be able to use EX Shadow Kicks in order to get in. But, you know, that you're sacrificing the bar and, you know, a little armor to get through. You want to continuously do that to yourself. And then Blackery going to make a read on it as well.
It's got to chase again. Blackery kind of put up the wall. Threatens with that Tremor. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to bring out the ambush aspect of him when you call him out. One of the privileges of Tremor life. Can use him to body block too. The chance is here.
And that's actually should be death actually. Spins it. Yep. Shadow kick for the extension. Oh, we building up hype meter too. Gamble. Yeah, Gamble not too long for the hype combos, but we'll bring out the spotlight on occasion.
Welcome him in, Crystalline. Reaction yet again. He threatened the stolen turn. Only down 1 to pay.
So the green, I like this a lot. Gamble has to hold it, that's why he's blocking. Can I hold that throw? Trying to dash his way in.
Into nothing. There it is. Backed off just enough.
Biggest thing is you guys got to get Gambler off this meter as soon as possible. So you can go for another hit to kill. Dashing out.
Oh, see it. Yeah.
Oh, nice sweep, max range.
Getting close.
For armor.
Oh, huge chance.
Not gonna break, holding the bar.
It's not a lot here, not in this situation.
Oh,
there it is.
Let it rip. They're not gonna break, it's Blackery.
He definitely had a chance.
Oh, that was a safe jump you did.
You can just, yeah, I'm very surprised to see that. Yeah, I mean, had 3 bars, I guess.
Full send right there, down 3.
The huge connection.
Oh my goodness.
Gambler's 3 bars spent.
He could call a pipe beater. Yeah, I'm about to say he's going right, but good.
That was a huge punish.
Oh, I was just about to say he can call a pipe beater immediately. Remember, if he when he calls a pipe beater, all his normals actually enhanced. So that was armor on those shadow kicks that he was going in with. Gambler takes the first game.
Just willing to chase back and forth, back and forth.
Oh,
again on reaction.
Reaction's too good by the man. Poking the special, and guess what? Tremor, the big homie, helping me out. Scores another knockdown, safe jump. Haven't seen too many throws come out of Gambler quite yet, actually.
No.
Only see like 1.
Tonight on Tremor Confirm will come. Tremor had taken a hit. And has the corner on this next round. Blackery already bloodied.
Ooh, that down 3, that range. Oh my God, it's quick mix. I don't care who you are, you're never gonna block it.
Yeah, especially with the multiple low aspect of that.
Snap fingers, look, bro. Look how fast Trimmer's coming back.
Yeah, running back.
Throw, he's gonna be done. Oh no.
Blackery on the other side, both in crystalline. Making it so that they can easily call into Aftershock.
Gonna walk him down.
Yeah, I mean, he's willing to do that. Gambler's willing to chase. We've seen it before.
You see what I'm saying? Now, just out the range out of down 3. Trying to see if he can get a whip punish. Just teetering in and out. Problem is, Trimmer's going to be on the back call here.
Blacker's really trying to bait out an EX Shadow Kick. That's all the way that he's playing. Hopes to see the overcommitment. Nothing like that has come.
Puts the way to the corner, has Gamble. There's a down 3. I told you it's so good, it's doing better.
Yeah.
Great stoke. Gamble believes in his round. I respect it. 30 seconds left though.
He's got the time, he's got the life.
Up
block is the start. As he'll need more.
Definitely so. Does it go for throw? Safety from Trimmer. No armor, no anything. Just goes for down poke. Unfortunately, gets shimmy though, and that should be the round. Gambler had a big bet right there, spin those 3 bars. But going into this final round with 1 bar. Not even full hype meter yet either.
Blacker's got a lot of screen to play with here. He can back off a lot. He can threaten a lot. Yep, that's exactly what he's going to go for. Again, he really wants to bait Gambler into overcommitting with an EX Shadow Kick, which just has not happened.
All right, there's the throws. That's all I like to see. See more of those. That's a second guess right there, so you can get some shimmies going on. Right
also, he's the...
Safety from that Trimmer, man.
Yeah, exactly. Gambler.
Whoa! Hey, yo!
Okay.
He's showboating a little bit too much for me. All right. It's going to cost you a little bit of life, son. 291 goes for another float. No, not quite, but just a delay with the back 2. Another 2 for Blister for that counter hit. And guess what that means? 3 bars to break. Blackery can try to tie this up, and Gamble's definitely whipping out here. Oh, good block.
For the first time in the set, he seems a little bit... Oh, no, drop there as well.
Down 3.
He seems like he's willing to overcommit in a way that just hasn't been the case so far.
Once that's full Trimmer, caught the back dash, didn't believe in it. So counter, these throws are starting to add up.
Back against the wall here for Blackery. He's trying to stay patient himself. Oh man, he threatened that low, right? But really, really good block by a Gambler. Gambling right in that case.
Safety.
Okay, so now no Trimmer on the ambush for a little bit. Gambler finds the connection, and he is going to take the game. Super hard-fought battle in that second game right there, but it will be 2-0.
What was with that one cancel that Blackery just did that just cost him just a random bar? I wonder what that was. But nonetheless, Gambler's going to take advantage of it. Now make 2 comebacks in a row. He's going to go up 2-0 against Blackery.
It's hard to play this way as Blackery. You are spending so much time trying to stay away, trying to hope that your opponent overcommits on the way and trying to bait them into doing sort of stuff like that. And it's easy to lose your own patience, your own cool.
Quick little coach coming out of the bus, man. Helping out the homies like
too far. This is exactly what Blackery's having for. Exactly the situation. Get backed off and throwing the fireball from that exact range.
Oh my God, that reset.
Reset.
Oh my goodness, you didn't even see it coming. That man went for seconds. A lot of food on your plate, young man. 334. How did he lose so much life so fast? Oh my goodness.
Gambler's not going to bother spending.
That was a
handing the round to Blackery.
That was a fast hands back.
That was sick.
Round 2.
Like everything went right there. The mix-up went right. The bait on EX Shadow Kick went right.
Golden. The fade away. Not working out too well. Then a post pumping the special. Delay on the Trimmer 2. Beautiful call right here. 270 for Gambles. More corner pressure. Full string this time.
Hoping to back off and get a whip punch. It wasn't quite there. Yeah.
You can't keep getting away with this.
There's the confirm.
You can't keep getting away.
He's going to get the damage and the rain. No, he goes in.
Laser another 4-1. The synthetic weave. That synthetic weave doing so much work. Oh my God, that's that premium outwear hostel, bro. I'm telling you, so much damage right here. That should be the kill. Blackery.
So for all that was kind of slow and a slog and hard to maintain focus in the previous couple of games, that game right there, everything worked.
I don't know what Busman whispered in the man's ear, but hey, bitch out the Busman. Should be a change of cameo. I feel like right here should be just going right back into it. Just taking a second to breathe as Gambles.
Yeah.
A little change of scenery, if you will. Where we going?
It's gotta be hard running Outworld.
A woman's job is never done.
Sick glasses. Okay, going to home turf. in the throne room.
I mean, home turf need a little cleaning up.
It's looked nicer before.
Yeah, this place looks kind of trash. I don't know what's going on here. You got too much of a party here. You got a party X in here or something? What's going on?
Oh. Gambler will find the corner. Hoping to have gotten the safe jump. Taking his turn yet again. Blackery out.
That's my armor. Full screen. Nothing. Ooh, the respect being showing us the plus frame, so it's gonna be a throw.
Both of them in green tremor. The call for safety, the call for mix. Here's the mix.
Oh my God. Misses the screen though. That's so unfortunate, but very fortunate for King Gambler.
Yeah, he takes well advantage. Gambler here again. He's trying to steal a turn, but Blackery had not pressed.
Yep. That 4-1 has been killing Gambles right there. He's going to break for sure now.
Surely. Yeah.
Oh.
A little bit of patience. There it was, floating up in the sky as Tremor's pounding the ground. And the round will go to Blackery.
Stiletto to the back of the head, bro. Oh my goodness.
That's so cool.
Are we going to have our first 2-2 situation?
Maybe.
For game 5? Big jump.
Yeah, you're definitely whiffing there after that for a while. And it will be corner pressure. Nope, not anymore.
I think the back throw combo only works in, oh, nice armor. Only works in the corner, boy. Wait a second. Confirms. Big hit. Side switch 2. Gambler working on a flawless. He just might get it. Oh, he will. Not touched at all.
Bing. Need a stunt double?
Final round.
Set point again for King Gambler.
Blackery in and out. Again, hoping to bait, hoping to have seen Gambler move forward just a little bit more for that low. Sending Tremor out to do the work. Here's the safety. Big moment, out instantly. You can use that armor to move forward. Yeah, that is what he does.
Not falling forward.
Oh, Gambler, really?
Going for sweep that time around because anytime he's going on a dash up, he got caught with some hair instead. I like that little change of pace. Still in turns.
Yes.
Big call right there. Lights armor.
Denied.
Armor back at you. And almost broke his armor, but look at the seal hit came out. Sweep trying to catch that back dash. That's so good.
It's been really effective. Grab will come into the corner. And Blackery gets to stay away. If that's what he's looking for, yes.
Sweep right back
Distance game yet again. Harassment game yet again, hoping to convince Gambler to do something wrong. But Gambler gets there first.
Should he not drop this combo? That should be all she wrote for Gambles. And it is. 3-1 is going to be the score. Gambler going to advance on to winner's top 24 against Blackery.
So if there's going to be a swan song for King Gambler, he's singing it pretty well so far. And that means that we know top 24 winner's side.
My goodness, good stuff all around. But beautiful stuff to Blackery as well. Made some great adjustments just towards the end, but unfortunately, just a little bit too much to handle. Gambler really knowing how to show that composure when it gets to those last 30 seconds of the timer. And that's why, he's in winner's side top 24. That means he will go down to loser's side top 24. I don't know who he plays, though.
Well, here's the winner's side. It's currently in top 24.
VGY versus Online KO. Face-Off versus Pure. Pulse versus Rewind. Sonic are waiting to... Actually, Sonic will have to fight King Gambler.
Sonic will have to fight King Gambler. Yep.
That means... Wait, Blackery has to fight Killer Zenop.
It's tough, man. And loser's side, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Javier took down Yadriel El Punk. Lots of other stuff going on in there. We'll get to it when we have the results. But currently, a lot of things are happening out there in the tournament area.
A lot of things. So we're going to, before we get to that, we're going to take a quick breather so we can get that catching up on. But don't go anywhere. We're going to go to a quick break. And we'll be back with more Increment 1 action here at Common Breaker 2025.
No coasts, no kings, only champions. More Combo Breaker after this.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet in a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Join us for EVO in Las Vegas this August and use the code CB25 to get $25 off your ticket this week. Bring home Capcom vs. SNK 2, Project Justice, Power Stone, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, and more in the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Available now. Discover Nintendo's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Sheldon, we here at Wonderful Pistachios take your concerns about our no-shells ads very seriously.
Uh-huh. Then what's that?
Is that how people eat those?
You too! Get in here!
I'm going in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Top 24 action here at MK1 Pro Comp for the Demigod event. Hey, it's looking really intense here at Combo Breaker 2025, but the show must go on and we must crown our champion by the end of the day. Me and also David will be guiding you through this Top 24, and our next match is going to be another international talent. Our young prodigy of US Online, Kale, going against UK's finest, BGY.
So sick to see Caleb here in this situation. Time was VGY was the young player who was showing up big time, and now at this point it's been quite a number of years that he's been one of the best players in the world. For Kale, that has come just within the last year. Kale. He started showing up to the locals in LA not too long ago. Not too long ago in my life, right? Okay, maybe like a year, well, whenever the game came out, right?
Yeah.
Good job. For him, though, that's a huge percentage of his time on Earth has been spent playing this game. And of course, before that, with his dad, Online Tony, playing fighting games for, well, basically his whole life.
I mean, he still has school to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
Still
Yeah.
gotta go to school.
Yep, definitely.
Kale being a very big menace thus far. He's actually, funny enough, if you guys do not know, Kale is already qualified for Final Combat.
Yeah.
Beat Sonic Fox actually in the regional final for the West side of things at NA West.
And twice. That was in Grand Finals where he had to reset and then again beat Fox.
Kale joined a very, very short list of people who was able to double eliminate the Fox.
Yep.
So that is actually crazy. He's already qualified. He's just here for, heads and giggles,
I mean, he loves MK. He loves competing, right?
After you, I'm wasting your
No headphones?
There it is.
All right, grown man Kale. You're going to hear everything I say.
Look at the smile up there, yeah.
I hope you laugh, too.
He's going to be fine. Nice. Homelander's the choice, as it often is for him. And on the other side, we got Shao Motaro.
It'll be really interesting coming out of VGY. VGY, as you guys just saw, was playing on Homelander Pharaoh to take out Mighty Unjust. So we're going to see how he fares going against the character he just played. Oh, God, the delay with the mid into that? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you heard him trying to buffer into Cameo before, the sound. As soon as he found the connection, there was shot into the rest now.
In the second.
Underneath.
Ooh, overhead coming through. Now, this will be really interesting because I know Kale practices a lot with Dialogue, one of the other good styles that's in A. In the second.
Oh, patient. BGY trying it out a little bit, not overextending.
Nice tech on the
Kale
road.
techs, offensive tech.
David, now I'm thinking about it. I think this is actually Kale's first time playing international talent.
Yeah, well, I guess you're right.
That's going to be really good to see. Goes on the slam.
I don't think he's going to be thinking about that. I think he's just going to be thinking about playing MK. Here comes VGY navigating the minefield perfectly around Farah.
We think about that huge jump in. Tries to go up block, not going to work out. Goes for the back throw. Just enough? Nope.
Okay.
Second.
Hey, at least you get the opponent to spend 3 bars. He's still got a chance to get the rest. Not quite.
Stand to such a good button.
It for sure is.
Long range of Shao.
Fight.
When he lacks in the mid department, he has in the range.
Hey, great move speed, of course.
Ooh, the delay with the NJP. Beautiful stuff, but wait, dropping the combo.
Not something you see very often.
Sweet. Down pokes again.
Here it is.
Beautiful catching the approach coming out of this man, VGY. Kale was knocked down hard knock. You about that life? He is.
Oh, yeah?
Wakes up with the buttons.
Okay, there's a pickup. Sick pickup by VGY. VGY totally patient.
And sweeps again. Checking the man's toes. Command grab. No fear, so not a big threat. You can take those.
We saw VGY do that kind of stuff previously when we saw him up there. Grabbing it, this time it is with Farah. And it's going to be corner pressure. It's going to be Oki. No, it's buttons out right away.
Oh,
he did press.
That sweep is, I'll think about +3, +2 right there. So if the press right there was some bravery. But hey, kids are disrespected nowadays, so I respect it for online kill.
You got to be disrespectful sometimes.
Absolutely.
A lot of times.
As IC Yike said, he said it the best. Be shampoo, not conditioner. The moment you get conditioned, you lose. Ooh, another hard knock. 4-on-1 for that? My gosh. Another low tall plus. So waits a second, goes for the back throw. Hold the axe and hold the corner. Good shim. Waits a second with the down four. More plus range to abuse.
Kale trying to move in. No.
Overhead.
Finds it. And the break comes instantly.
More faces being shown.
I really like where Kale's playing. He's just outside of shot range. Yeah. Very comfortable.
Calls up there.
Big whips. Not quite. Still Xiao's turn.
Plus range again. Chase them down. Doesn't get shimmied again. Running the poke. Goes for another low. Oh my goodness. Whipping all over the place. Should be able to capitalize on this. I don't know if she'll be the kill because he didn't put in the bar. So going for a quick mix instead. Don't do command grab though. And that's exactly why. The overhead coming through. Beautiful stuff by Kale. Going up 1-0 against VGY.
I'm glad I have the headphones on for this scene. Oh.
The milkman coming through. I did not need to hear every molecule get drowned out in my ear like that, bro.
Now we know he's got a lot of characters. We'll see what it's going to be. Would he do the mirror? Of course, we saw that before from him. Homelander was his choice previously on stage.
John versus John?
Ghostface. Oh.
Whoa. What did Face I'll tell you? I need to see this.
Superman goes fascist. That's a scary movie.
Too bad you won't live to see it. Who would have thought, guys? Yeah, Homelander versus Ghostface.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you love it. Yeah.
All right, if you guys do not know about Ghostface, I'm telling you right now, this is a walking casino right here.
Big mix.
I'm talking walking casino. You can only guess right so many times, for real.
No, he definitely excels at mix-ups. And it's safety, too, in some cases. When you got the partner out, if you get hit, it's no big deal.
Okay. Oh my gosh, the delay to his sweep, but he messed up the combo. So unfortunate for VGY, but very fortunate online Kale. Gonna maximize on this damage. Almost 400. 396, my gosh. Overhead again.
Using the plus from that down one for all they were worth. And now he chases again.
Should get a full
and it's VGY finding a big moment.
Chip should be a big problem.
Okay, maybe not.
Goes overhead. Oh, missing. VGY. I like these adjustments being shown right now.
Yeah, very interesting choice.
Fight.
Making the mix-ups count. Making Kale a little bit more patient. And Kale gets to stay away. Man, as soon as they got close, he was so patient. And then at exactly the right moment, the button came from VGY for the knockdown, for the Movado.
Goes for throw. No, goes for another sweep. Not going to with him. Nice stuff. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Go for it again. Might as well.
Got to do it sometimes. Yeah, it's just not going to be a big penalty to pay.
Oh, down poke this time does not jail. Overhead. That's been blowing Kale up a lot.
Yeah.
I think even one time on the shimmy attempt.
Yeah, he may be. Okay, yeah. Maybe reading grab in some of these situations.
Switch the killers.
Back. VGY with the life lead. Plenty of time, though, for Kale.
Look at him dancing.
Doesn't need to overextend.
The killer's fighting in Johnny's house. Shout out to the duck with the sunglasses in the pool, man. Oh, no.
Looks like he's having a good time out there.
No, truth is so. He's head bobbing.
Again, we've seen him multiple times. Down one, into the overhead has come and has come and has come. And you know as soon as Kale tries to block it, it's going to be grab instead.
Twitching.
Look at the time now! Just in time!
That should kill, actually, with Fatal Blow because he has 950 health. Actually, no, he's going to have a bit.
I'm not sure.
He's going to have a bit, actually.
But it's a good situation regardless for Kale. He's got the life lead finally. And he can play it how he wants. He doesn't need to be close. Yeah, staying away.
Oh, he stood up at the last frame.
Just too soon, right. Huge 5 now on the clock.
No way!
You would jump there? You would laser there?
Oh my God.
I mean, for both sides, you would do the laser and the risk. You would do the jump. Like, for both of them, what choices to make? And VGY's was the one that was right.
You only miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and VGY took the shot and was able to tie us up 1-1 now is the score. With the Ghostface, who would have thought? Stu was the answer. Billy was the answer.
I mean, in that moment, as Ghostface for VGY, you're running out of options, right? You need to chase it, you need the hit, and at some point, the way to move forward is to jump. Like, you are running out of other alternatives. Very surprised to see the choice from Kale. We'll see if he settles it down here. I really liked, as we mentioned, the mix-ups that VGY had. Down one on hit into overhead was very successful. I'm sure we'll see adaptations around that as well.
Oh, scored the hard knock again. Wakes up with a down.
Okay, yes, here's the overhead this time. Well, blocked correctly, I should say.
To know for you guys at home, there's two different killers that BUI can switch to, which is the Enforcer and the Defender. They have a blue knight and a red knight respectively, and they get different normals. And right now, is the Enforcer. Oh, goes to sweep this time.
BGY in.
Ducks it and goes with a quick overhead. Beautiful stuff by Kale, and that should be the round.
Yeah, it looked stronger for him on both offense and defense. Blocked it overhead finally. He found the hits more consistently. Playing footsies.
Low, block correctly. Oh my God, the killer. Helping you out. Get a full combo right there. Force a kill to break.
Woo. Suddenly up in the sky. And what do? Do you land first? No, he stays up in the sky.
Bro, he flew at that man mad long. But
yeah, he did, yeah.
Overhead again.
Movement.
He's got to be like 5 for 6 at this point. Overhead.
Hey.
Oh my God. He's just going to mix with his life.
Mix and mix again. That's the name of the game for this character. He gets the chances, and if you're guessing right, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Low this time.
Sweet. Oh my goodness. I think he might be dead if he can capitalize on it. Just a tad, goes for night toss, and there's the mid. Unfortunately, he lost the corner, but still got the round.
Yeah. Okay. The rare point blank start.
Nice falls block. My down one is a little bit better. Woo! There's a little ball on this one too to make some more damage happen.
Making him bounce.
300
and again, overhead. Do you land first? No.
Nice falls blocking against the chip. Just goes for another 1-2. Knew you go to a slow normal.
Yeah, and it's big damage yet again, and Kale's here, still pressuring under the stairs. Taking the turn back.
Oh, trade on sweep, not working out in your favor. EX laser.
It did whiff, but hard to have seen, and then the instant air flight into the overhead will take it.
Kale staying cool, calm, and collecting, staying composed.
Yeah, there were the adaptations that we talked about. The defensive adaptations were huge in that.
Round 1.
And yeah, I mean, he got sometimes still. That's going to happen against a Ghostface who's playing well, but didn't throw him off.
Number 2, that's going to be a punish. Who would have thought?
Yeah, no fair call. Maybe he just thought he could get away with it.
You can't keep getting away with that, man. I'm telling you that right now. Keep him standing for a little quick mix. Goes for knife toss.
But as you can see, the risks are low there. If you guess wrong with the killer out, not that big of a deal.
Oh, he went for command grab after the overhead. Whoa. Let the win Movado so he can get a full combo.
Yeah.
Caught him airborne.
Okay, nice pickup.
UI really believe in this Ghostface. Wipes off the blood. That's a stab. Overhead coming through. Not going to be punching anything. Tethered.
Whip punch, actually. And got the chance.
I don't think he wants to die.
Probably not, yeah.
I don't think that sounds like a good time at all. Sounds painful. That's what you want to do. The man grab was ducked. You see, I saw that movie before. I don't like it.
Question is where he goes next.
And double dash into overhead. Some vicious stuff. Ferocious action.
Great awareness.
Yo.
The low will come, and because Movado was there. Oh.
I like that. Use the hit advantage to go for the switch killer. You know he's running out of time. Just wait, look at him.
You really got to be cognizant of that as the Ghostface player.
Nice block.
Big lazy boy slide there from Para. Nice little delay first.
Stop me. Oh, I know that was painful. Poking the special. Gives another bound poke afterwards. Comes up Pharaoh. Go overhead. Down 1 is not reaching. You got to use down 3.
Ghostface in. He got the hit first.
It's a cancel too. Not going to be killed, but the slide afterwards can be terrible. Goes for overhead again.
Delayed. I love the timing on this. So 2-2. Well, question is now. Just stay online. Tony going up to talk to his son. Tony himself, of course, veteran of being on stages like this, having made top 8 at MK9 10,000 years ago.
Yeah, to blow up his age like that, David. Come on now.
I'm at least a decade older than him, so don't you worry about it.
You didn't have to do that. Online Tony, just preach to
I remember when Online Tony was coming out to the arcade as the teenager himself. Yeah, let me tell you that.
I was definitely a thought back then.
I mean, you were alive, but you were not old. Yeah.
I think I was a thought. I'm positive I was probably a thought. He's talking about the arcade.
No, I was talking about like mid 2000s coming out to Super Arcade, like late 2000s. I guess is what it was. Yeah.
Going in right now. The advice from his father said, do more command grabs.
Yeah, I mean, very curious what they talked about, but we'll see.
Got to win the anti-air again. VGY's been so important with that stand one into immediate chasing him down, but messes up the conversion. It spins the bar and goes for a quick command grab.
And to the other side, it's a big scramble moment, and Kale's the one who came out on top. Huge potential swing mix into... Ow! My toes.
Oh, good.
There's the block.
Boot to the face. A strong one, another command. Bro, I'm telling you, his dad just said do more command grabs. It's going to work out.
Maybe.
He's blocking all the time, so guess what? Grab him.
Yeah, maybe.
Round 2. Fight.
Threatening that back and forth moment. Oh, it was close.
That jump.
But the jump kick over it. And VGY's turn now to play the mix. Slow is the idea. Kale's holding onto the bar.
You're guessing so much.
Blocks correctly.
Oh. Try to go for diabolical dash right there. That's why Pharaoh was called, but they actually did not get the dash. That's so unfortunate. But guess what? Got to hold his damage. VGY is trying to tie us up in rounds. This game 5 situation like it might be prevalent real quick and real soon.
Okay, we're going down to the final round here, VGY. On the left. Kale on the right.
Final round between these two.
Could come down to just a couple series for both these big snowball characters. Who starts rolling down the hill first? Who makes the avalanche happen? It's Kale finding a hit.
And the bar boy got caught, and because he spit that bar, he can't break. He's got to hold his damage.
And the question is where?
Oh,
what a delay, dude. That was, the timing on that was funky. VGY blocks.
Overhead again. Oh, this is a lot of damage because he called Pharaoh early. Look at the bar he has to work with. Oh, not going to use it. I respect that, actually. Give him a chance to break if he does get hit.
It was big.
Down poke. Blocks.
In time.
Cancels it.
VGY on the hunt.
Tethered.
Hunting up close now.
I like that poke. It was brave. Goes a double overhead.
Is he there?
No way. No
VGY
way.
Had a chance. Kale was standing up before the overhead even came. He knew it. VGY will come. Break.
Gotta break for sure. Old-fashioned way. No bar. Just footsies. Well, in this case, laser eyes.
Either one could kill. Neither one wants to overcommit. You get that?
Got stabbed in the back. Stand patient. 25 seconds left. He ducked the throw.
What a duck.
Going into fatal blow. I think he just might have a smidge.
He's got 1050 health up there. The question is, you got to be mashing.
Oh, bro, he is pressing the X button.
You got to press the button. And what do we have left after this?
Anything? Slide.
Anything?
Movado slide too. Oh, he's actually just dead. It doesn't even matter. VGY is going to take it 3-2 over online Kale with a surprise Ghostface pick.
What a pick. What a match between those two right there. VGY is going to be the one to take it and qualify for top 8 winners side. We'll see him later tonight up there on the stage.
Oh my goodness. Who would have thought the killer would have been the answer, right?
Sick.
Take the phone call.
What a match between those two right there. And again, awesome storylines to think about with VGY having previously been that kid.
Yes.
The young player, the killer.
Llegó el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre.
¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
Cuando tus Doritos Flaming Hot se te caen de las manos, solo significa una cosa. Alguien más también los quiere. ¿Quieres?
¿Tu piel brilla? Lo mantengo todo bajo control.
Control de brillo por 8 horas, 48 horas de hidratación, ceramidas y tecnología MB.
Si estás buscando algo duradero, no busques más. Lo tenemos.
Dale amor a tu piel. Te recomiendo el gel crema o el control de CeraVe.
¿Qué hago ahora?
Entra a hotsale.com.mx y consíguete una nueva.
¡Te amo, Elizabeth! ¡Te amo!
Del 26 de mayo al 3 de junio llega Hot Sale.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. Ooh, I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high. Baby, but then I got high. Yeah, but then I got high.
Top 24 is only going to keep moving from here.
Yeah, exactly. Just to talk about it a little bit, what we do know so far on loser's side, Gurr took out Sparks 3 games to 0.
God.
Okay, well, we'll get there in a sec. Dialog took down Mist 3 games to 1. Javier 3-0 over Yadriel. Bandinos 3 games to 1 over El Kukui. Han Rashid over No Green. Killer Shinnok over Blackery. Michael Seraphan over Wits FGC. The Mighty Unjust over Big Daddy G. Then we have Mighty Unjust over Michael Seraphan. And we have Bandinos 3-2, eliminating MK Javier.
MK Javier is out of the bracket, eliminated by that man Bandinos. Bandinos did make top 8 last year and looked like he is one to do something crazy. My goodness, Javier is out. Was that Rain versus Scorpion too? Oh my gosh.
I bet that was sick, but again, it's just too much good action to get it all up here on the big stage. We're happy with what we got, of course. Great match that we just saw, that 3-2 final game, final round. And now we're moving on. The others, just to remind you, in winner's side. Other than this, King Gambler versus Sonic Fox. And Pulse versus Rewind.
It's to see right now, Pure looks like he's gonna go for the mirror match. It's gonna be T1000 versus T1000. Most likely gonna happen here. Pure also won a mirror match yesterday between Killer Zenok with the T1000.
Oh, that's right,
so
yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see he does this back-to-back. S-tier Gaming's very own. Big shout out to Lincoln, by the way. It's his birthday. Also, it's Destiny Dog's birthday as well. SCG's owner.
Nothing here threatens Skynet. That's for it to decide.
Here we go. Letting the intros rock.
So cool. Yeah. All right, we're in.
Which one of these boys making top 8? Face Out or Pure? Let's see what goes on. Gunshot starting off early. Police officer versus police officers. That means just stop resisting all around.
It's a super big battle around that low stab range. We'll get back to that if we get back to neutral. What a block! There's no safety of a cameo like Tremor in this situation. You are betting it.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Overhead too. Pure. Is that going to take the damage? Safe jump off of this. No, with the man grab read correctly. And the sides were so good from Face Out. Oh my God, this man's been labbing everything. 3 bars on either side though. Goes for low, not going to work out.
3 bars at least. You can't take more risks. What an up block. Something we saw often out of Pure yesterday as well.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, goodness.
The single brain cell. Yeah, that battle over that range right there is huge.
Got a break here, says no, you're not getting any momentum started. I like this a lot. There'll be another load, not reaching again. Nice flaws block from Movado, but gets him this time around. Movado, my homie, coming through, puts him to the corner once again. A safe jump. Goes for a command grab delay. That's going to be Movado for the extension too.
Really mixing up well when he brings that command grab, when he brings a low, overhead. It's all been there so far for Pure. In the setup.
Low. That's
you can pick it up. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Face Out is getting mixed to oblivion right now. This ain't looking too good for him. Another command grab coming.
But even a hit, a grab certainly will kill, and that's exactly what comes. No chance to break out of that one. Strong victory. Neutral was looking good for him. The pressure up close was great. He blocked like right off the bat and got big punish to start things off.
Take a deep breath. Is Pure Face Out. Making some justices, okay? I see what's going on here. It's a lot of mix, so we got to deal with it. Tethered immediately. First hit bonus is too important in this, but wait a second. Wakes up with the low. Lowers the hitbox on that. It doesn't have any armor, but it's just good to wake up with just because they go too low to the ground like that. But you're finding another big hit.
Into his pressure yet again. Okay.
Oh, command grab.
It's a tough situation to defend for sure. I mean, if you guess right as a defender, you can get big damage punishes. But it is honestly pretty tough to get out of there. You got to guess right.
I like that.
Here we go, confirm.
Is he? Oh, he might be gone.
Okay. Okay. No.
No.
And the exact opposite result, in fact, is Faisal is going to get it himself. He got the round.
That was so unfortunate. Thought he had the optimization right there, but did not have the gravity to give. Pure gonna fall to that. A block. He tried to go for down two. He tried to take that man's chin off. That's crazy. More gunshots to the face.
Both have that Movado threat. Okay, right through. What a duck. So again, his defense really coming into play.
Hands off obstacle, another overhead. No bar spin, so he can go for an extension. But there's a mid, a big one coming out of this man face out. He really wants to tie this up. Like I said, going down 2-0 in these situations is not good for your mental. Oh, the command grab early.
Yeah, he's in. He's got the corner. What do you got? Pure with 3 bars to give.
Oh, okay. That man aura farmed into a command grab.
That was sick. He can take it. A hit in that mode, if you're curious. As long as it's not too much damage by itself, you can tank through it. And you saw it right there. Walked right through the mine.
Face out, I like the adjustments being shown. Still gonna go right back into it. More mixes gonna be on the prevalent. It all came down to that, honestly, that drop coming out of Pure. It's when everything fell apart. And it still might be falling apart right here if he doesn't get his act together.
Challenge defensively. The confirm will come. Could have been more.
Gonna get called. Aura farming, not the right time. And guess what? I do it better.
Couple moments that could have gone better for Pure. For Face Off, taking advantage of it. Huge.
I like the command grab ender so he can get more Movado time back. So he goes for a quick mix if he wants to. And there it is. But guess right is Pure, the command grab. Not gonna touch him. Once again.
Faster into the grab this time.
Should be 3 bar spin. There it is.
Both with the Movado threat. That's exactly when it came. The little hit on Movado to make him not come back quite as fast. The confirm as well from Pure.
What's up by Pure? Trying to take this round. Trying to go up 2-1. This is a decisive game 3. Who's going to get that momentum in this set?
Stood up slightly too fast. Here it is 4-3 into business. Into big forward movement into pressure. We've seen quite a number of mix-ups, even on the supposed safe jump from Pure. Super good awareness of when the opponent's going to delay.
Oh, nice armor out. Goes for the low end of this time. Doesn't go for command grab. Pure getting mixed up slightly. Not going to break. He says, you know what? I can take the next mix if need be. Oh, nice down poke. That snitching button. Oh, command grab again. I don't think he's going to be a breaker in time.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, there you go. Pure 2 games to 1. So it did look like at the beginning of this game he was slightly shaky. I was worried as you were that there was that swing moment in which things didn't go well for him and Faisal took advantage, and then Faisal dominated that previous game. And then at the start of this one, Pure looked a little rough. After that though, awesome job at recovering very quickly.
2-1 up.
And again, it's his defense as much as it is his offense. Again that D.
Through.
No!
Oh, no.
Right back in.
Officer, you've been drinking. Where you swinging at, bro? You need to take the UI. Get that breathalyzer on him, man. What you got going on? Oh, we just trading gunshots out, huh? Oh, caught the wrong Movado.
It was the wrong Movado, yeah.
Oh, gets out of there.
Can he be on top? No. Oh, that would have been a sick idea, but not quite as he was hoping for it to happen. Into the corner. As Pure up 2-1, Faisal hoping to tie it up on this round.
They're going to try to, oh my God, swing it like a towel, not going to work out. Try to go for some punish, but he didn't get it.
Close.
Overhead. We haven't seen that too much with the hammer. Oh my God, and it had the safety of the mine. Goes for double overhead right there. Breaking immediately is Pure.
Patient around the Movado. Got to be thinking about the stab, or just waltz in for 4.
Stand 4 into it. Beautiful stuff right here. Pure going to capitalize. Oh, I'm sorry. Face Out's going to capitalize. I'm getting mixed by the name. Sorry. So much T1000 on the screen. Oh, I like that.
This is the duck this time from Face Off. And he looks like he's going to tie it up 2 games to 2. So as often happens in a matchup that's a mirror between 2 big mix-up characters, it's not just about whose offense is running, it's about who's playing good defense. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. Both of them have ducked command grabs, both of them have blocked lows and punished on both sides.
All right. T1000. Should be going right back into it, I believe. I don't think there'll be a character select change. I think it's some more time to think.
Yeah. Or maybe.
What? Dave Free making an appearance?
Is that right?
I will lose my mind if you pick up Dave Free right now. Oh,
Peacemaker.
my God.
Peacemaker
He's really doing it.
It is Farah. Okay.
Dave Free making the appearance. That was Pure's Heidi that he used to go into some of these tournaments with the Peacemaker. We got John Cena on the screen, man.
He's up there. And he is hoping to be away very fast. He is close defensively in a bad situation for himself. No. Yeah, hoping to block. Can he get him?
Good get there. Down, folks. Trey's doing it. Word is the word.
Again. Mavado. Mavado again. Huge into offense in the corner.
Oh, command grab is coming out here. Pure might be falling apart here. Down, folks. Down threes. Overhead, not going to work out because it's going to armor through immediately because of Farah.
Denied. Grabs it. And with the mine down there, I think that's going to be the round. Probably won't spend. Couldn't anyway. It is match point for face-off. With the corner to start.
Man, should he stuck with that T1000?
That's the question, man. He may be thinking about that grab.
Oh, gonna get there in time. Yes, immediate breaker coming out of face-out.
Too early on the bird.
Oh, together. Oh, that's gonna be a whip on. It's not gonna go commit though. The Deagle's better. Goes for throw. Farah, thank you for the assistance.
Yeah, it has been grab on the last couple times.
Oh, big whip. You're deciding to break. Nope. Can't go on the ground. There's mids.
He's running out of screen real estate. Starting to see the stairs. You're in trouble. Oh, okay. Hoping to see the grab there. That's not what came. Big read. It had been grabbed each time before on that string, and this time was the mix.
You're real scared for Pure right now. Not getting right too many times. I don't think he's going to get a breaker in time. Goes for down three. It was a brave one. Delays. Not going to work out. He's trying to wake up friends. He should get blown up. Should face-out not drop this combo. That should be that. 3-2 is going to be the score. Face-out is going to go to top 8 winner side.
Yeah, big exhale. The way it started wasn't necessarily like that. And there were some moments of scrambles on both sides.
Leaving the bag, just going to leave
there
on stage. Man, he just had to
good work. Face-all and winners side top 8.
Your bag, bro. Face-out, your bag. It's on the stage. He's still walking away. His bag's on the stage.
It's true.
You just left your bag. You know what? I'm sorry.
He'll figure it out. Yeah.
He hopefully does. He's just standing there. It's just standing there.
That's not what matters right now. What matters right now is, yeah, you made top 8. You got to talk to the friends right now. You got to get the congratulations. Eventually, it'd be like, oh, didn't I have a phone? Did I bring a phone with me?
He bring a bag with me? A whole bag.
Figure it out.
Hopefully, he'll figure it out during the ad break, guys. Real quick, we're going to take one more little break before we get back into the action. But hey, don't go anywhere.
Llegó el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre.
¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high. Baby, but then I got high. Yeah, but then I got high.
Cuando tus Doritos Flaming Hot se te caen de las manos, solo significa una cosa. Alguien más también los quiere. ¿Quieres?
¿Tu piel brilla? Lo mantengo todo bajo control.
Control de brillo por 8 horas, 48 horas de hidratación, ceramidas y tecnología MB.
Si estás buscando algo duradero, no busques más. Lo tenemos.
Dale amor a tu piel. Te recomiendo el gel crema o el control de CeraVe.
Sheldon. We understand that our no-shells pistachio ads upset you.
And to show you how much we understand, we had these made.
And you're gonna stop selling no-shells, right?
No, they're wildly popular. What do we look like? Idiots!
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to winner's side of top 24, trying to get into top 8 here at Combo Breaker for Mortal Kombat 1. Ultra David in here with Tento, and up on stage, a couple of other guys that we have up there. Who do we have up there?
Pulse versus Rewind. Now, funny story here. Funny story. ECT 2019. Rewind and Pulse met in MK11 bracket. It was a very swift match in Pulse's favor, to the point where some people didn't realize that Pulse just straight up won, and it was in pools.
Don't think you can.
And it happened so fast. But bringing it back into that a lot. Pulse is one of those players where people tend to slightly forget about because he doesn't travel as often, but has always been a strong prevalence and making a huge run right here. But the run back that we all like to see, going off in Johnny's house. Johnny trying to defend his home. Wait, he's
the man's up there. Okay.
Wait a second.
Chuchinko.
So we got extra health.
Hoping to get the whip punish. Yeah, definitely.
Daggers.
Extra 100.
What does he steal from?
I don't know, man. I honestly, I'm not going to tell you that I would think it is. That's my guess. But
he steals command grab. He does. Oh, no. He's going to get a full charge. Look how Charles is charging. Oh, my God.
And the man's up there. Okay, he's charged.
Okay.
Shujinko looks very differently than all the other cameos. You got to charge him up to get the good stuff.
Safe jump off of this. Got shimmy. Stupid. Oh. Full extension. No, he doesn't go for it.
Ooh, huge replenish chance. Huge. Not just for damage, but for pressure, for forward movement.
And that should be death. That should be all she wrote.
One more dead in round 2.
Okay.
Fight.
Full old man up there on the top left. If you ever get a chance to see that.
Well, he's making a cameo appearance right there.
There he was. Yeah, you saw him.
He bars down. Oh, he's swinging.
Yeah.
Once again.
Confirm will come. Rewind again. Up close. Pressure. What do you want?
Goes to sweep this plus. Trying to take down the backdash.
Hey.
Goes right through.
But no resources.
Caught him. Oh, missed a command grab. They come through. Waste expensive bar this time. His pulse.
Okay. The Shujinko call.
No cojones.
You get canned ones without the full charge.
Forward door right there. You got another one.
Johnny in his own home.
Downfall from max range.
Green Tremor ready for big business, ready for the low, ready for the reset. What a stab in! What a stab!
Oh my God. Robbing him in his own house is something disgusting, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck. That's some nasty work.
We just really didn't see Shujinko do much. I mean, he did have the crumple follow-up in that one situation, but other than that, it really didn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, the extra health, you know, it's not nothing, but as far as what he actively did, wasn't there. So it is going to be Tremor instead.
And here I thought you were some kind of super soldier.
I mean,
a very common pick, of course, as we've been talking about all night.
Yes.
One of the best. Continues to be one of the best, despite no longer giving as much health as before. It's 50 now, but that's still pretty good.
Definitely so, definitely so. Oh, just slide into the DMs, and guess what? A full launch coming out of Tremor into another safe jump. Command grab Tremor? No. Just a jail coming out of this man post. Wakes up with the down one and then the 2-1-2. No cojones. Oh.
Yep. No. Instead, rewind. What a stolen turn. It's going to be Pulse. Hoping to finally find the corner. He's been able to get very little pressure throughout this. Ooh. Yeah, okay.
Do it again. Caught him airborne. Couldn't get the combo he needed.
That was almost a sick pickup. With the up punch there for Tremor.
Another throw? No. Goes for mid instead. There it is. That's going to be a full combo because of Tremor. Once again. Safe jump. Oh,
nice delay.
Extend the leg. Now, I will say this. I am a fan of Pulse's hype combos. I would love to see some spotlight action Pulse. That would make me very happy. Stand to me, it's a commitment to slide, too. Just for the services. Safety. Oh, my God. It's a knee, goes to command grab into 295. The 1-2. Pulse saying, you know what? You can have the damage. 365, all times around a year. Beautiful stuff right there from Rewind.
Rewind backing off a little bit. Tremor not quite fully there.
Shadow kick.
Okay, that means you got the ding.
Yep. High combo's there.
Yeah, he can bring it out if that's what he wants.
Ooh, finds a hit.
Now is a great chance. There's no breaker on the other side. If he finds the moment.
Finds a clean hit, it could be over. It can be GG's. It can be just like that. It's about finding the hit first. Anyone?
Oh, man. He didn't expect the next. Here's the chance. Yeah, he's whipping there for a while, man. Okay. Okay, he could do another.
Goes for another one. Safety.
Yeah, hoping to catch Rewind pressing buttons there. That's the idea there. Really? Okay.
That was brave, too, because he could have done punch and that would have been invincible. Knocked down. 1-2 again. Pulse not blocking the wake-up. Just block it with his face. Man, you can't do that, man. Dash report. Trying to face base game.
Plenty of time on the clock. That's not the issue.
It's 1-4-3 into fatal.
Yeah, it's very doable.
Plus 16.
Still there, yeah.
No, there's a throw.
Rewind expecting maybe something forward pressure there against the low. Did it come? And he taps it. No.
First he needed though.
Look at the time, 11 now. Rewind with the life lead.
Goes to stand 3.
Stolen turn on the way in.
Oh,
and the stars will come out. He did have Tremor there too for a little bit extra. Didn't even need it. As Rewind will take the game.
One more game needed for Rewind to make top 8 winner side here at CB. He already has a medal for the weekend. He did get second in MKX yesterday. So, looking to get another medal around his neck.
Yep. Back to the Tremor.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That was, if you guys do not know, that combos, and that's all unbreakable, by the way. 250 for that. Man.
Yeah?
That's now that stand 3 range.
All right, Pulse. Now's the time. Denied it.
Almost through. Oh.
Speaking of denying it. Oh, no!
That was such
Rewind super
drop.
Ready.
That was such
Speaking
an
of being
drop.
ready, yeah.
Hey, beautiful side switch. Hey, that's the optimal drop tools out here. We're showing the American way for real. The side switch. Oh my God. Extending the leg.
Beautiful.
And it just tosses the phone. This guy's a jerk. Oh, Mrs.
Again, not there. Pulse moving. Rewind's out there, waiting for Tremor to come back.
Oh, punish that for real. One of the big things about this, stars plays a big factor in this matchup simply because Johnny doesn't have a projectile that gets rid of the stars.
Yeah.
Oh, 4-3. Immediately break him out of Rewind. He says, I want to keep this momentum.
8.
Nice. Oh, stupid.
Again? No, this time Pulse is there.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, that's on me. No cojones.
Yeah, there have been buttons in the run and he canceled a couple of times.
Nice block. Oh, the slight backdash, sample in the fatal for sure. Not gonna kill, but a whole lot of damage. 2-piece.
No.
That no is always so funny.
No.
522. He's too far. Yo, Tremor with the save? No way.
Neutral ducking there, looking for Shadow.
Oh my gosh.
He did do it. Oh, he had the ball coming. He would have been fine.
The man went bowling behind him. He had protection, all right? Remember, guys, don't go in without protection. Please don't.
In the video game, yeah.
In real life, too.
In the videos. What do we got? Finally a game on Pulse.
Oh, some damage right here. Oh, we dropped it. Oh, wait. You know what? America resets all the time here.
Yeah. Pulse was hoping to whip punish a button there. It's like Rewind expected that and like delayed it even more. That was cool.
Oh, that was a great whip punish. It's so hard to whip punish.
No, he's out of there?
God.
Okay.
Whew. Luckily, he's far enough away. Got him. No, too high up.
It's getting a little scrambly, folks.
Oh my God, breakfast time is over, but we still serving omelets, huh? Oh my God, big throw. Combo from the screen. He gets one big read into 4-3 in the fatal. Yeah, he was looking for it right there. Oh, that's that variant?
Is that in time?
No.
Oh.
Slide and the rock to finish off. My goodness. I thought he was about to parry that fatal blow. I was about to say, man.
Round 2. Fight.
The tuck was clean. He smelled it coming. Safe jump off of this one. Oh, it was so fast.
Yeah, you really got to be quick on the draw defensively there. There he is. Running out of time, running out of meter, no more. And now Pulse running out of life, too. It's just going to be another hit, another grab, depending on what comes. It's a grab and Rewind. We'll take it 3-1. Moving on, winner's side in the top 8.
My goodness, making the appearance, first time playing in the Pro Comp here, makes top 8 winner's side. Rewind, looking strong thus far. Gets to play later on today at 7 p.m.
Against Face Off.
Oh, man, that's going to be funny. They played a lot this weekend.
And then on the next one we have coming up. So far in winner's side, top 8, we know that it's going to be the matchup we just talked about, Face Off versus Rewind. We know that VGY is up there too, who he plays against in top.
Llegó el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre.
¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
Vamos, lo están haciendo muy bien. Así, con todo. Nada mal para un domingo en la mañana, ¿no?
¿Necesitas una mano? Sí.
Aquí, aquí.
Vamos.
Arriba,
Dale,
arriba, arriba.
eso. Ánimo, Jerry. Escúchame bien. Ese gol es tuyo. El lateral izquierdo no da más.
Dame una más. Dale, tú puedes.
Buen tiro. Eso es. Eso es. Eso es. ¡Sí!
Vamos.
¡Sí! ¡Vamos! Eso, Riz. Así se hace. Tú puedes.
Nintendo Switch 2. Controles Joy-Con 2 que se unen en un instante y una gran, vívida pantalla de alta definición. Juega usando los Joy-Con 2 como un mouse, chatea con amigos y familia y mira sus rostros mientras juegas. Todos juntos, a cualquier hora, en cualquier lugar. En Nintendo Switch 2.
¿Tu piel brilla? Lo mantengo todo bajo control.
Control de brillo por 8 horas, 48 horas de hidratación, ceramidas y tecnología MB.
Si estás buscando algo duradero, no busques más. Lo tenemos.
Dale amor a tu piel. Te recomiendo el gel crema o el control de CeraVe.
Some really good confirms. You get some really good stage coverage with her too. You can move forward with the assist that she has as coverage in neutral, in pressure she can be really good. You can get the drinks to get your dash cancels going, and like button dash cancel into back one grab is super tough to deal with.
David, I'm sorry. Did Johnny just say let me be the catch up to your mustard? I cannot believe that. This guy. Oh, if you guys wonder what's going on right here, so this is like the worst type of guessing game you could possibly think of. Not only is it bar's rain and Madame Bo's going to draw some drinks, it's actually the it's a thing you got to worry about afterwards.
Funky little turn steal right there by Fox.
Definitely so.
Like that a lot.
Oh, dropped it. Wait, was it optimal drop the move?
Yeah, I mean, there was not going to be the counter poke from Gambler right there.
You taking a drink? Oh, yes,
there's the drink. Yeah, again, you can use this to dash cancel, get even meaner business.
Delays with the mid, goes for full screen this time around. Nice check on the throw, says Sonic. Goes for down 4, not gonna work out. Trying to get a whip on it's not gonna work out, but the chip damage is gonna do it.
Round 2.
I don't think you got much left, man. You took the health bar away. Open the special. Ooh, still in turn slightly.
Yeah. All right, back one. Yeah, there it is. The cancel that you need. Still has the drink, by the way.
Look, it's there. Bomb is there to keep his safety too. Oh my goodness, a slide from Madame Bo once again.
That's really what you got to be looking for. I mean, a lot of the mix-ups do come out of the back one grab. You know that's going to be the one tech.
Oh my God.
Jumping out.
Man, it's so scary to jump right there because that bottle can't catch
Jace! Finally, the moment comes. Sonic Fox had built enough bar.
Sonic breaking the middle. Didn't even want to see if the combo was
No easy approach. I really like this defensive bombs right here. You are not going to approach if you're a Gambler. That was sick.
Nice anti.
Oh, okay.
Gonna get caught up yet again. More of a movie sponsoring King Gambler here. Over down post. Oh, you poked on top of a bomb. You shouldn't have.
Yeah, the moment was wrong right there. Yeah. Fox. Gambler holding forward and blocking.
No.
You can hear it.
Bam. You're chipped out.
Yep. Yeah, what a sick sequence, man. That's so cool.
Oh my God.
I love this team. That's super fun to watch.
The amount of chips going, Sonic threw out the EX bomb, so if you guys do it, I know it rises up at the helicopter motion and chip you out even more on top of Madame Bo and him. It's too much right there.
Yep.
That was cheap.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about, man. Give me the good stuff. She's out there waiting.
Just holding the drinks.
Whip punish, and Fox finds it into the setup. Been a lot of grab.
Oh, again?
Ooh.
Oh, bro, it was the last.
That was sick. Oh, man. There was very few frames to react to that in that situation.
This is not okay. And then she's drinking again. Oh, bro, please.
Yeah, I mean, that's the moment where you got to get the tech. Yeah, you're going to get hit by the bomb anyway, but you'll have made the combo do much less damage. Important defensive idea. Didn't quite get it. It's hard. Easier said than done, right? Like, you know what the idea is, but easier said than done. Yep.
Overcommitment right there by the Fox.
Corner pop.
Moving in. Escape failed. Expecting to see more corner push. That's not what Gambler did.
Oh, down 4 into jail. Yep, the back three is going to seal the deal. That mid check is so good.
Round 2. Fight.
Just dash up into it. You know what? You got it. Sometimes you just got to.
It's always going to be the 1 or 3 tech. Well, if you want the big damage combos anyway.
Shadow kick to punish this. Oh,
tried to get there. Yeah, just a few frames off.
David, this is so unfortunate. You gotta watch
there
another
first.
movie.
No, his bar. He just got one.
Not anymore.
Oh,
let's play the big stuff. Jumps out. He was right. Threatens with Tremor, but we haven't really seen Tremor come into too much. Oh, here's an opportunity now.
My overhead is better, bucko.
And putting him into green mode. It could be a low. No! Sonic Fox, the defense coming into play.
Oh my god.
Waking up with buttons, putting the business on right away. Into.
Again? Oh, well, GG.
Back one. Oh, man, that's fast. You really got to be quick on the draw. Yeah, and again, I mean, you're going to get hit. Like, that's how it's going to go in that situation. But you can at least make the combo do less damage as the defender there.
Sonic trying to joke with Gambler, and Gambler said, this is not fun. So, unfortunately, Sonic is having fun.
Yeah, man.
Gambler's not.
It's a versus game, dude.
You're right. Sonic trying to laugh it up, and Gambler's like, nah.
Let me see the strong stuff. That's what I'm in this game for. All right, now what's the idea? Again, we didn't really see Tremor come into play. Well, it wasn't the cameo's fault. It was more just that there was a few opportunities in neutral and in pressure to do much for King Gambler.
You mean? Yeah, it was one of those things where you're like, you know what? I can't guess right. Against Madame Bo hitting my back and this man trying to command grab me. It's very annoying.
Did you know she's Sector's mom?
Wait, who's Sector's mom?
Madame Bo.
Wait, what?
Sector says that in one of her intros, yeah.
Oh, I just
heard that the other day.
I need to expand on the lore here. What's going on?
The drink's there. So again, the dash cancels are available.
Goes on the bomb, goes right into it. You know what this means?
Dude, I really like the usage of bombs here. It's not just about meaty bombs. It's about bomb timings that have been set up to be able to do extended pressure. Really expanding on the character here.
We'll get man grab again. I think he called Tremor to try to put on the crystalline armor on him, but he didn't get it in time. Unfortunate. But well. I just seen Gambler scratch his head. I know what that head scratch means. Like, damn, I'm kind of getting cooked.
Sometimes you got to have counterfeit cameos, and this may be a situation where that could be the idea. I know that you don't want to have something like Bravado or Sub or something necessarily as Johnny, but maybe that's something to look into.
I honestly think there's nothing worse than Sonic actually having fun while playing.
That's so funny.
If Sonic's having fun while playing, that is not going to be a good time for you. I'll say that. Down pokes.
Okay. This time, it's again out of the corner. Fox just not expecting that. Chance. Didn't believe in the rest of it. Oh, went in.
Oh, actually, no. You actually mixed with Madame Bo, so Gambler actually just gets wrong right there.
There was a dash cancel.
Man, yeah. It's so quick.
Sonic Fox again, setting up the bomb. Getting the bounce, getting the drink.
Oh,
there's an up block, huge.
Gambler.
Fox believing in the round. And there's the whip punish. Okay, Footsie's coming to rescue.
Like I said, Gambler doesn't skip leg day. You can tell.
Round. Fight.
Okay, maintaining pressure, maintaining combo. It's Gambler here. So the previous couple of games have been tough, but he's got the big moment here to be able to take this one. Dash forward and the grab first.
The breaker, I like that. I give him a chance. Oh, full string right there. Throwing more bombs, throwing bottles, bro, there's too much going on.
It's gonna explode.
It's tracking.
Yep. You gotta see.
You can't see. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Man, I loved how Fox will set up bombs like that in the neutral. Again, it's not just about him finding the grab into like, everybody's seen that at this point. It's about him finding these big moments, extending them in neutral in ways that few other people do with Cyrax.
We're dropping a little bit of Sonic here. We're giving this man Gambler a chance.
Dash cancel, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Yeah, love that. Fox, with the smile, and they move on into winner's side top 8. So, as I was saying, when Fox showed up to big tournaments with the previous team, Cyrax Arena, and didn't do as well, they were saying on Twitter, look, I got to do the research. I got to figure it out. I got to see what else is next. And people have been talking about Bo for a while as the way to go with Cyrax, and I think you can see a bit of why right there.
It's definitely the way right there. You saw time and time again that this man Sonic was just mixing to oblivion, trying to explain to Gambler right now what he did wrong, but honestly, Gambler, you got to use the PTG method, man. Got to use the PTG method.
I mean, Pretty God. I mean, you do, right? You have to guess right in some of these situations for sure. But in some of those guaranteed situations, you could also be making the follow-up combo after the grab do less damage by having teched it. I know that's fast. I know it's not easy. That's part of the defensive tech that you got to have here. Maybe the idea is that you have to have a counter pick in Cameo too. Like there are other ideas. As we were saying, I mean, we saw in the Brazil tournament, for example, we saw in NAOS that there were players who had some of these solutions on deck, and they were effective. Easier said than done. Definitely I know. So. I don't mean to say that this is not a great character. Obviously, Cyrax is cool. But yeah, I really like how both Fox is stepping up the game and is going to make other people step up their defensive games too, maybe their character pick ideas too, to deal with that.
Well, the top 8 streak is now going to be continued after 11 years out the way, but now it's going to get back on board. But hey, we're going to see how that goes. But really quickly, we're going to go to a break before we get back to some more action for MK1. Don't go anywhere.
That's what I'm talking about. More action just like this coming up after the break.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Get $25 off your EVO 2025 ticket this week using the code CB25 and join us in Las Vegas this August.
Smoked pepper.
Officially licensed FGC merch designed by the FGC for the FGC. Discover Tenno's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Sheldon, we're definitely not making flavors of no-shells pistachios.
Then why are you dressed like that?
You got us. We are making honey and chili flavors.
Are we?
Yeah. Wait, then why are you dressed like that?
My wife likes it.
Spicy.
4-alarm fire in the boudoir.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? We welcome back to some more MK1 action. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty to find out who our last contestants are going to be into that top 8. That will be happening right after this. But the players are already going to the stage, and me and also David cannot wait to see who is going to go up, show up big time. Who's going to show up big time here?
Well, we'll see on stage shortly, but I will tell you that off stream we have had further moments. Again, we can't get everything up there. And off stream, Han Rashid took out Pulse 3-1 to qualify into top 8 losers, and in a 3-2 battle, Bandinos eliminated online Kale for Bandinos to get into losers, and that has been a run that Bandinos has been on in losers side.
Bando's been in losers side since round 2. Took out Javier El Cacoy and then online Kale to make top 8 losers side. That's a hell of a run by that young man. Making his second straight top 8 appearance here at Combo Breaker, by the way. So big ups to him. Online Kale getting 9th at this will be his first demigod, so he has to do a big. Well, actually no, he's actually not worried about it because he's already qualified.
He's good on that. Yeah. I mean, he just wants to do well in tournament, obviously. But yeah, as far as the consequences for Final Combat, he's already good.
But still, actually, now think about it. His points wise, it still goes towards points in his global standings. So if he somehow gets top 8 in points, it still goes bumped down to the next person.
Yeah, that's true. Like it could be relevant for other people.
Yeah, so that it is depending on if online Kale does good or not. That is actually going to be very huge. And also, if
it could be so funny if like Kale like wins something big, thereby making Sonic Fox qualify.
If Kale wins, so technically, if Kale wins Evo, Sonic gets in.
Right.
That's actually a funny thing. And then the funny thing also, if Tweety so happens to go to Evo, then Ninja Killer gets in.
Yeah, true.
So a lot of defining factors out here.
Yeah, it's a blast to watch.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Competition, the pro competition. All right, again, winner of this will qualify into loser's side top 8 to play against Han Rashid.
Round 1.
This one is going to be really interesting. Both of these boys, if fun check really quickly, are a part of their little Discord. They play time and time again, very good friends, and they practice with each other so often. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two go about, and of course, it is going to be heartbreaking having to eliminate your friend. So, you know, it is unfortunate. But
that's the name of the game. Yep. At some point, if you and your buddies, or your twin brother, for example, right, are among the best players in the tournament, you know, it's gonna happen eventually.
Here we go. The T1000 mirror.
No, well, not entirely. Yeah, same point character. The cameos are different. Two different varieties, two different philosophies of how to be playing T1000. Do you want the extra safety and health? Do you want the extra damage on every situation? Those are the ideas. We'll see which one comes out on top.
Full combo because of Tremor. Yeah, if you're going for the pure mix, you know, if you can only guess right so many times, so that's why he wants to go for this pick. But Unjust says a little bit more safety, as you just talked about. Here just says, you know what, I'll just go all in. It doesn't matter.
They're both really legit ways to play, and I love that there is that potential player expression in it. Gonna hold on to the bar, looks like. Yeah.
Flawless to start off. My goodness.
Yeah, pretty good.
Round 2.
The 900 health, it hurts.
Ooh, the bounce.
So with his bar suspend. Gets called airborne, didn't commit to it. And now he's gonna, oh no. But just capitalize on the situation. And because that man pure broke, I mean, right here. Oh.
Okay, the grab, nothing else though.
Tremor's not fully back.
No. Ooh. Okay, yeah, again, big damage, we'll just get rid of it.
Nice, side switch. Oh,
what?
It was awkward.
See ya.
The low keeps yourself safe, and that should be the first game to Mighty Unjust.
So you saw the benefits of having this cameo Tremor. You have that safety. You don't get all the damage, right? But you can see what the benefits are. Again, they're both legit. Just a question of how you want to play.
Round 1. Fight!
Could have the potential full screen Movado presence, or just look for not even hit confirm, you're just buffering into the Movado there.
Oh, try to go for overhead on the other side, not going to work out for him. Pierre going to capitalize on the damage. Safe jump off the words, goes for raw command grab, might as well, because Movado's going to come back just in time. Breaking though is Unjust, he believes in this round.
Oh, very good block. Trying it out a little bit here and there. Okay, he was in time.
Let's stand to a fast button. No. Overhead, good block. Nice stuff on the command grab.
Pierre looking a little stronger.
Fight.
Oh, caught him. Full combo once again.
That Movado really makes the low stab so much more important in neutral too.
Yes.
Something you see Mighty Unjust almost never go to, because why bother there? What's it gonna get you? A little bit of damage, not a lot. Wow, what an evasion.
God. Pure. This is the proper answer back. But wait a second, a jump 3, a foot to the face. Gonna connect. Full Tremor for this man Unjust. He got some mix available. Wait a second.
Break it. He's out of there. Huge. Here comes Unjust. Maybe to get the kill. Maybe not. I don't know. It's going to be close, man. 900 health.
Yeah, 900 health. It hurts a lot. I think that man's dead, David.
Let me see what that next hit does.
Oh, no. That's
Is he out here?
Back, man. Not looking too good.
Yeah. It's good damage on the end of this thing. It is enough.
452.
Final round. Fight.
I'm just trying to go 2-0. Does it get the anti? Oh, no.
That's the issue. Could have been big damage if he was right, but he was wrong and he pays the price. And now it's corner pressure from Unjust. Out of there again, Pure. Had 2 breakers in this so far.
Over 50% of health lost. The weight up block makes his man Unjust spend 3 bars. A whip punish.
not just about the mix-ups. You gotta have the footsies, and he does.
Gets him right. All command grab for the last part. Bravado coming in again. A little big launch here. From West Coast to East Coast, right here. Caught him airborne. That's a lot of damage. That should actually be death. Should not drop the combo.
Got him.
Beautiful stuff.
It's actually really cool to watch that these two different styles of the character are having their successes in back-to-back games. I really like seeing that. The fact that you have these different cameos means that you get to play differently. Some of the point characters' tools are more or less important. Okay, denied. And Tremor's gonna pop him up. Get some damage on this. Pressure will come. Into grab. It's not like this does no damage, right? I mean, he's getting a little bit there. Tremor just in time? Yeah, okay.
Stand off of it. Big launch. Spears lucky not to break us, of course. No, life deficit a little bit too long right here. You know, accept your demise. Save the bar for the next round, please.
Yeah.
Meter is so important. Fight. Change the tide of a match again.
That's the range. Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say, that's the danger range. Just at the tip of low stab.
Low spike ante.
Okay.
That's for sure. I don't know what the hell he was going for right there, but that was definitely a mistake. Again.
Yeah, but you see, it doesn't get much.
Big jump, though. You're going to get so much off of this. 324. Armor through.
Outside of it, smartly walking just outside.
Oh, get out.
Can he get him?
No.
Yep, got him. Unjust has the resources, and he will go up 2-1.
One more game needed to make his second straight appearance in top 8 here at Combo Breaker for Unjust. Did have a strong showing last year. I believe he got 4th.
T1000.
And what? Would he change? I mean, again, it's not necessarily a problem. It's just a different way to play. Oh, okay. Madam Bo, we're going to see it up there again. We'll see if he has the same kind of stuff. Again, it wasn't just about the Madam Bo cameo mix-ups, the kind of tech that people have been talking about for a little while now, that we saw Sonic Fox have success with. It was also their ability to continue pressure in neutral that was really strong. See what Pure has.
Ow. That bottle hurt.
Oh, yeah, this is a big one. Big start.
Taking a
drink it. Yeah. Wow, met here in the sky. I love that defensive choice. And really nice, too, because if you find the hit, you get the little bounce, you stay up in the sky. Cool.
Making his way through. Oh, there's a bottle back there. Bro, taking a bottle to the back of the head gotta hurt. Right,
it's gotta. He'll be fine, though. Liquid metal, he'll be all right. That's an
overhead, good block. Down through max range. Oh, good block right there, too. All right, mid. Go, just regular throw. Burner.
Yeah, that actually hurts. Like, canonically, we've seen that actually cause cap. Oh, okay, close to the low variant. Overhead into low as you're doing it. Low stab, and since he has Tremor, it's more. And it's match point now for Unjust.
Poking the special is the wave. Unjust needs one more round to make top 8. Loses side here at Combo Breaker 2025. He might have a chance. Throws another bottle. Not going to work out. No whip punish on the overhead, but guess what? Whipping. Goes knocked down. Waste of armor again. I respect it.
The bottle there for safety in case it had been blocked.
Overhead block.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting hit by forward BDK because it's an overhead, right? Like, if there's other stuff going on there. What a dash cancel.
Dash cancel, command grab afterwards. I wonder if they're just going to break this. Nope, going to hold it. Going to let him get the drinks. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot going on right there.
Yeah, there was. There was a dash in there.
Big jump.
Jumps out, and just like that, it's corner pressure. And this is maybe a hit away. Out. Saving Tremor for this. If he finds the hit confirm, and he does.
I think he just barely might get Breaker in time.
Breaker!
He's not going to split Tremor because he wants to force a mix. No,
he did! He forces the break.
I thought he was going to hit that for another mix, but wait a second. Goes for bomb toss. Oh, overhead's not going to connect. Goes for another down 3. You're going to get right so much times. Command grab. Wait a second.
Oh, it's doable.
Pure.
It's doable. Pure in here. He's got the corner in Johnny's own house. 72 degrees.
Armor.
And there it is. What a wake up from Unjust to get into the top 8. Moving on. Pure down to loser's side.
Shout out to ECT.
Shout out to ECT. Yeah, they announced that they won't be doing it this year.
And much love to ECT team, man.
Definitely, yeah. Long time major event in the FGC. Won't be happening this time. But you know what will be happening? Will be Mighty Unjust in the top 8.
Big shouts to Unjust. Going to make it through 3-1 over that, man. It's going to be, you know, sitting pretty. Like I said, second straight top 8 appearance here at Combo Breaker. And a definitely amount of points for him, too. Since he did.
Llegó el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre. ¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
Cuando tus Doritos Flaming Hot se te caen de las manos, solo significa una cosa. Alguien más también los quiere. ¿Quieres?
¿Tu piel brilla? Lo mantengo todo bajo control.
Control de brillo por 8 horas, 48 horas de hidratación, ceramidas y tecnología MB.
Si estás buscando algo duradero, no busques más. Lo tenemos.
Dale amor a tu piel. Te recomiendo el gel crema o el control de CeraVe.
Hey, Hot Sale, ¿qué hago ahora?
Entra a hotsale.com.mx y consíguete una nueva. Del 26 de mayo al 3 de junio llega Hot Sale.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. Ooh, I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high. Baby, but then I got high. Yeah, but then I got high.
This man, Gambler, can actually have it showing on the big stage with the Johnny Cage. But it's going to be an interesting matchup nonetheless. I'm assuming that Johnny Cage was picked by Pulse, which sent Dialogue down to losers. So let's see how he goes against it again.
Oh, and I thought Bihan needed a breath mint.
I know his breath smell hot as hell.
Good line.
Fact.
Round 1.
Got some good lines. So they're going to check the buttons up here.
Make sure everything works. We're at the pyramid. Music is pretty epic. And it's epic music is fitting since one of these boys is not going to make it, one of these boys will.
Yeah, that's the question. Which one will? Make it into top 8. Just a few games left to decide. This is going to be our last one before top 8.
I remind you guys, top 8 is happening immediately afterwards. So after this, take a small little intermission, and it's going to go immediately into it. So don't go anywhere, please.
All right, the handshakes there. They're going to pick them for real. And then they will get in. Got to be limber up there. You got to get the shoulders in place. You got to lean forward at the proper angle.
The Firefighter versus the Menace is going to be happening on stage right now. Our last contestants to find out who's going to go to top 8, losers side to finish out here at Combo Breaker 2025. We start off with Christmas Day.
Whoa, okay.
Jesus Christ, that thing has some range. Dash out of there. Oh, he's horrifying.
Keeping it down.
Oh, the sweep. Oh man.
Again?
Like I said, make sure you're back. Oh, he didn't commit though. Now, let me find out you got commitment issues. Come on now. Oh my God. That back 3.
Gambler moving in. No. Denied right away. So his tremor spent. Hanging out in metallic is Dialogue. Interesting.
One thing I love is Gambler is not afraid to. He's not deterred to not throw. But again, no confirms on that.
Something is not going right. Yeah.
Did he check his controls correctly? That's the second time I have never seen a man not confirm a 2-2 like that. Antier was clean with the 4-1.
Still has a life lead anyway. Dialogue up there. 1150 health is pretty good. Gambler so patient. He'd love to see something if he can whiff punish. Not very easy.
Up block 2, but he couldn't get a proper punish because he got the green on. Goes for command grab. Shouldn't be the kill, but it's going to be a decent chunk of damage.
Look at the time as well.
Armors.
What do you want to jump?
back.
Oh my god, he knew exactly what was coming.
I don't care if you got a little bit of help, you're definitely going to die because this camera is heavy as hell. My god. Gambler with the excellent jump back, baiting out the armor and getting the kill for the first round.
Man, specific reads like that make me so happy. Yes. Like, he knew exactly. He had like one correct thing that he was absolutely right about. Had to make a commitment to do it. And he got the round because of it.
Fight.
I remember there just in case.
Green on him. Oh no. So you gotta watch out. Going to cancel.
They cancel by doing the move that keeps the axe on the ground for longer. Again. It looks to me like he's petting the axe. Is that weird? He's like petting the axe at a distance.
Yeah, good boy. Stay down.
Good boy.
Oh, got it this time. All right, the knee does work. And because it is overhead, guess what? Full combo for that one. Bowling. Oh, got out of there though.
Well, he's right back in.
The sweep chase down. Most in lava. Goes for a forward throw. Now he's going backwards. But no. Nope.
Okay, very throw heavy all of a sudden.
These throws are starting to add up here and there.
Yeah, they are. Tremors are back for both. That could be a big commitment. Okay, or just zoning, basically, is what Dialog's doing at the moment. He found that connection.
He goes down one, no way. Oh, wait a second, clean hit. Huge. He should get breaker just in time. He dropped it. Whoa.
Accidental, obviously, but it worked for him.
Bowling right back at you.
No, he was too early. Oh, dude. Yep, that was the problem.
Shadow kick was so fat, bro. Dallas said, I don't even know how I got past that one.
That was the issue.
I've never seen that man eyes go that way. Golly. You hate to see it. Side switch? No. Armor gonna get baited out.
I don't know that we've seen the Gambler do that the entire time today. Wake up EX by itself.
Dash down to there once again. Go for the tree chop. Back slam too. Command grab? No. There it is, the armor. Looking real strong for Dialog all of a sudden. After that drop combo, who would have thought? Oh my god.
Yeah?
Wait, you missed the up block?
That was cool. Doesn't go for the rest of the string. Gambler trying to steal some turns. He was hoping to see a button, and he had his finger on the forward block just in time.
Under. Oh my god. You have 1 point. Yeah, there was nothing you could do right there. The minefield was set up. The unfortunate drop and the missed time on the shadow kick caused that whole comeback for Dialog. What does Gambler do to adjust in that? Definitely got to take a second, in my opinion. But decides to go right back in.
I really like watching Dialog on this team. I mean, not just here, but in general. He uses Cameo Tremor in a bit of a different way than many people do. He uses it in neutral a lot. Like, it is about space control for him. It's about setting things up at a distance. It's not just about like combo conversion or safety on block. Pretty cool to watch. Anyway, Gambler, in the meantime, finding the hit for himself. There it is.
The dash into a Tremor. That's actually really nice to think about. Gonna get a full combo and a side switch off of it. Beautiful. Oh, the golf swing. If you guys did not know, that man Shao is a part of the PGA World Tour. Got a mean swing on him. Oh, command grab too.
All right, yeah, that's tricky.
Combo, by the way.
That's tricky. Gambler hoping to take the round nevertheless.
Wait a second, staying patient. Just trying to look for one little whip. Hey, look at it, right there.
He's gonna need more.
Look on this.
And
down poke, go for a back throw.
Is that it? No, it's not quite, but close. Okay, he did some.
Gambler.
There's that. Again, I really like the use of Tremor in that neutral situation.
Round 2.
And then with the stand 2 to close.
Got him. Back throw. Let's go for full combo this time.
People just using him as like an extra set of neutral special moves.
Who got shimmy? Oh no. That's what's the aftershock. I believe that means he gets a command grab if he wants to. Let's go for it. Keeps the axe down. Down for it. Poking the special hat to back him up, but oh wait, he couldn't convert. Let's punish on the poke. That would be a matter of precedence.
He's trying to mix it up big time on timing with buttons as Gambler, but you can see Dialog cut right through it with the axe. He's away.
Dash. Keeping the axe down. He says, I'm going to stay here.
Look at that man just standing.
He's standing
threateningly.
There. Menacingly.
It's huge.
Full screen shenanigans once again.
Dude, he is so confident in exactly where he is. He's got Tremor constantly calling. The threat is there. Gambler understands it. He's in.
Knocked down off this. Never seen a 1-1 with 2 after all.
Yeah, no. We hadn't seen it work before.
Goes for another back throw.
2 games to 0.
Got like talking to himself and getting himself hyped up. Knows he's 1 game away to going into lose side top 8. Gambler taking that second to think about this. What is his decisions? Has some good calls, but has some shaky drops and some bad decisions here and there.
Round 1, fight.
Yeah, he's had some whiff punishes that have been nice. He's had some pressure that's been good. But in general, Dialogue has had big control of a lot of these moments. Here's Gambler starting it out faster.
Poking the special. My God, that was long as hell. Oh, get off me. You don't touch a general. Oh, you touched the general.
Really dashed in there.
Oh my God, wake up excellent was something devious. Are you serious? Oh, no. And he got corn off that. That's so unfortunate for Gambles. Oh, okay. Punish. No cojones once again. Try to push to the other side of the screen. Got him.
The chase begins. Gambler, first time he's had this really big life lead. And we'll see what he does with it. Does he try to stay away, try to maintain that distance? Will he threaten his way in? Poke special into Tremor, and he will take the round.
Extend the leg. That's a ding right there. That's David's favorite sound to hear.
Hell yeah, you did. Round 2.
Hype is over here, but we're going to see if he got a chance to use the hype. Full screen shenanigans once again. Tries to dash up and get a punish. Not going to be able to get it. The up block.
Looking ahead. Seeing the future up there in the stars with that up block.
Mid checks again. Into the other side. Stand patient. Goes for the throw. And there's a throw counter too. Look at the full combo from this. Trevor's not fully charged.
Again, it's that zoning Tremor. It's the distance game Tremor. Wow, big risky spot to put that.
Goes for down 4. Double dash. Goes for a forward throw. So anytime to work with here. Gambler says he's to find a clean hit. And he does. Breaker coming out of Dialogue. Like I said, 3 bars is expensive. Shadow kick.
Gonna deny Tremor for a little bit too.
Another forward throw. Nice jump to avoid some chip damage. Again.
Oh man, I thought he might have been in range for the jump 3, but maybe not.
Full stolen turn. Then you Tremor right there. No, connect. This one spins 3 bars. Gambler believes in this. I respect it. But of course, you're going to get called. That's plus. He's still pressed.
Oh!
Parry. Baited out in the worst way. Gambler with the head shake too. 1 more round needed for Dialogue. He's making top 8 lose a side. Please hold on to your chairs.
Keeping the axe down. Keeping the X down.
Down
okay, connection. He's gonna get the axe. Oh no, keeping it down.
Oh my God, tried to step on them toes. He saw a roach.
Keeping it down.
There it is.
Down boy. He's in, and Gambler.
No cojones.
What do you got?
Goes for a forward throw. It's a throw counter again. I don't know what you pressed, but hey, it wasn't the tech button. Oh, wait a second. Slight walk back in the 2-2. Down post. I thought he was about to get a conversion. Beautiful poke right there from Gambles. Guess what? Armor's through. He locks him out of breaker because he hit Tremor. He's maximized his own damage. 1 more hit needed. Wait. Gambles though.
Gambles also needs 1 more hit if it's the right combo to be able to take this game. He's still very much in this thing.
No! What did he go for right there? It was a beautiful drop. That's not in his favor.
Neutral jump. I just can't imagine that was the idea.
No ground pound. Tremor's going to be on cooldown. Chipping away at the life little by little. Dialogue just looked for a mistake. Man. He finds it to stand 2. Gambler leans back in the chair. Dialogue is making top 8 loser side. Gamblers, unfortunately, 9th place here at Combo Breaker 2025.
I do not think that some of that was what he intended, but that's what came out. And as you say, it's going to be Dialogue who moves forward. So we know the top 8 here at Combo Breaker 2025. It has been locked and loaded in winner's side. We're going to have Video Games Yo versus Sonic Fox. Looking forward to seeing that one. We're going to have Face Off versus Rewind. Looking forward.
Llegó el Hot Sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre. ¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más. Pasajeros con destino a la aventura. Favor de abordar.
Eso solo se ven aquí.
¿Va a pagar con puntos?
En esta sala se ve bien en todos los asientos.
¿Algo que declarar? Disfruten su viaje.
Cuando tus Doritos Flaming Hot se te caen de las manos, solo significa una cosa. Alguien más también los quiere. ¿Quieres?
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high. Baby, but then I got high. Yeah, but then I got high.
¿Tu piel brilla? Lo mantengo todo bajo control.
Control de brillo por 8 horas, 48 horas de hidratación, ceramidas y tecnología MB.
Si estás buscando algo duradero, no busques más. Lo tenemos.
Dale amor a tu piel. Te recomiendo el gel crema o el control de CeraVe.
Sheldon, we think you might be overreacting to our ads for no-shells pistachios.
Ditch the shells? Okay, strip.
What?
You ditch your shells.
Okay, yeah, that's
No,
fine.
guys, I take it back.
You want the show?
No,
You got
no
the
shell.
show.
nothing to prove. I've been jumping to move. Hit the moment, lighting up shots till I blow up the fuse. I was feeling confused. I did everything that I wanted to before I even came up with rapping and news. You want a legacy, let it live in graffiti stains. Scratches over records, the DJ flex and you feel the pain. You go back in time wishing all the things you could hope to change. I just drop a line, put my knuckle up and I run the fade. With the swing, you switching buttons on buttons but never hit the ring. Man, all the alpha shit socket, you couldn't hit the king. Rushing down every new body, let them blink. Watch them out the lobby, you put my name in the fucking ink. Chaos in your headlines, go ahead and go check mine. I was waiting to fight for Lupe, Mensa, and Tech 9. All your other lows make the best highs. Every photo say this shit is people, reality is the best climb. What you living in the past for? If you're feeling scared, you just gotta hit the gas for. Battles over battles, you've been fighting since the last war. I ain't really worried about the last score. Hit me on the next run. Say you want a battle, come and get some. I'm about to knock you on the next stun. I've been speaking English, I've been looking for the legends on the next one. Speak it now. Put the pressure into my buttons and give my punches the flavor I need to hit when I'm running. My life is first to 100 and then I bump up the number. I look alive every year, but I make a break in the sun. The days I lived on the come up to now when I hit the jumper, I knew that I had the shot before anybody could trust it. So let the lights hit the summit and swing the drop it and rush it and run the set until you become everything that you want to come on. More than a moment, I spray my words in an open graffiti soul on his sneakers. I wrote the scrap she was quoting. I never care if you wrote it, you only dope if you voted. I killed the game from the jump, cause I always spoke with the motive. I'm that tight, I came in for that fight. What you willing to sacrifice to get you to that life? It's something you can't price. If somebody told me the quickest way just to rock it up to the top, and I swear I wouldn't be that nice. Big city, small town, basement to a large crowd. Stadiums will rumble like earthquakes on a long round. No crowns, you can hear them all sing when they stand up in the moment. No coast, no kings. What you living in the past for? If you're feeling scared, you just gotta hit the gas for. Battles over battles, you've been fighting since the last war. I ain't really worried about the last score. Hit me on the next run. Say you want a battle, come and get some. I'm about to knock you on the next stun. I've been speaking English, I've been looking for the legends on the next one. punch is the flavor I need to hit when I'm running. My life is first to 100 and then I bump up the number. I look alive every year, but I make a break in the summer. The days I lived on the come-ups, and now when I hit the jumper, I knew that I had the shot before anybody could trust it. So let the lights hit the summit and swing the drop it and rush them and run the set until you become everything that you wanted. Come on!
Welcome, good evening, everyone watching at home, and obviously everyone watching here in person with us. Welcome to Combo Breaker 2025 Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Competition Top 8. We are Ketchup and Mustard, and it is our pleasure to call the action for tonight's Top 8 at this very stacked and historic 10-year anniversary Combo Breaker event. But before we get into that, we have a special Final Combat related announcement to show. So let's do it.
Guaranteed damage! Sonic Fox off the down 2 gets unbelievably is gonna win. Bets his life on the 50-50, and it will be Kanamani cashing out.
And that just might be all she wrote. Drains the bar and goes in the paint. This might be it. This might be all she wrote.
And he flamethrower. He can do it again too. A Brazilian champion. And there we go.
Trevor does the football.
Kid, unstoppable. Round of applause for Ganima. Winning Tech Masters aggression really just kind of blew through the defensive.
That's a throw, and FGC boy is heading to Final Combat.
1000% going to be Anna's Bananas moving on.
Mexico City! Let's go, Latin America! Latin America gets to host a Mortal Kombat World Finals for the first time. I want to say, give it up for Latin America, man. They have been absolutely cooking.
South America in general just deserves this opportunity wholeheartedly. I mean, it's passion through and through. Let's be real, that LCQ is about to be effing ridiculous. I can't see anything in this because I had to, you know, do that. I can't put it back on.
Can I just say, I'm going to hold this up here for a little bit. I'll be trying and see what I'm doing. That's all right. Anyway, bracket time. Top 8.
Let's do it.
K1. All right, we have winner's side, Video Games Yo and Sonic Fox. Facial Combat versus Rewind. And dropping down to losers, we'll be getting Bandinos and Dialogue. And then Mighty Unjust versus Han Rashid. Pretty stacked, but that's what you expect at Combo Breaker. I think this is the kind of event where the best are always going to gather. You're going to find it in this top 8. But also, we have to remember, this is the first demigod level event for MK1 in North America. So many points up for grabs, especially for our players who are not guaranteed via regional finals.
Hey, look, quite a lot of our tournaments, especially when it comes to Demigod, happened earlier in the tournament season. I mean, for crying out loud, Viennality happened almost immediately after Pro Competition began. So we're in a weird situation where if you are on the European side, you had that early injection of points. So shout-outs to Hatchka, Storm, the entire Viennality crew putting on one hell of an event to kick the season off. However, I feel like, let's talk about the matchup before us. Sonic Fox, the one and only, versus definitely the most consistently successful UK player of modern times, Mortal Kombat, VGY. We're jumping straight into that Cyrax Madam Bo versus the Homelander. Now, if you have been seeing loads of Cyrax, right, you've probably seen a bunch of Serena. That's old news, mate. It's all about Madam Bo and setups that you're mere seconds away from seeing.
Oh, but that's going to be scary. You know, Cyrax has really kind of exploded onto the forefront of the competition over the last few months, but mainly for that Cyrax Serena. But now, Cyrax Madam Bo, this is what Fox has been preparing, and that's what we're seeing now. The setups, you don't get the meter drain of what we were seeing before, but the actual getting the hit, the mix-ups that come with it, absolutely disgusting with this team. But VGY playing that Homelander, Farah has been quite a comfort pick for him this weekend.
I got to point out for sure, you know, that's a good overhead there from VGY, who's keeping the ball rolling. Fox holding on to the meter at the moment. You're not going to have to break until maybe getting opened up that second time. Those down fours, I mean, all it takes is an instant overhead. Fox choosing to break at long last, however. Oh, that's going to be the round for sure. Ferret coming in to save the day. Round 1, VGY.
A great start. VGY has had a phenomenal journey to get to this top 8 already, right? Taking out players like Online Kale, Mighty Unjust, so some of North America's very best. So taking that first round against Fox, I mean, VGY is here to play. He is gunning for them points.
Now, I do wonder about his I can't speak, apparently.
Try that again.
Familiarity with the Madam Bo team of Cyrax, because it is new layers of mix that I think most people are not going to be used to unless you've ran that matchup against specific players, right?
VGY playing with no fear. Another throw, but this time we're going to see the tech from Sonic Fox. Fox playing the right character to make this comeback, but not going to happen. Video Games Yo starting so strong, taking that first game.
Just didn't really get opened up by Fox at all in that game. And Cyrax is a really good character, right? There's no two ways about it. However, Cyrax has to land that hit first. If you are constantly being kept at arm's reach, if the opponent's being able to squirm out before you've even been touched, that's where Cyrax cannot get the ball rolling.
I mean, Madam Bo does help in that regard, right? You get throw combos off of both throw directions, so you can't just, you know, do the back tech like we're used to seeing. But at the same time, VGY has always excelled with these good mobility characters, right? That's such fantastic grounded movements. There's the tech. No Madam Bo. Madam Bo can actually punish you for teching that if you time it correctly. That bot punish.
Oh, not sure if that was intentional. Not from that range, surely.
Oh, no, a drop, but maybe not going to matter too much. VGY still quite a commanding lead.
Looking for more down fours. You know, I get so reminded of almost like MK9 Smoke, where the overhead is so dangerous. You'll eat a million down fours before you get by anything. Come on now.
Okay, I did not realize that EX laser would still be active. That was crazy. But VGY taking another round.
Fight.
We've got to remember never to count out Sonic Fox, though. With punish immediately. Now, will this be the start of a sequence that we are also used to seeing? Double bomb coming out.
We didn't even mess around with any kind of setup there. We wanted that meter drain big time.
Well, especially compared to a lot of Cyraxes around, Fox will prioritize spending that 2 bar on the EX net ender. Like, it's expensive, but Cyrax doesn't really need to spend bar on much else.
All right, VGY opting not
here's
to
the
go for
setup.
it.
There's the bottle. Oh, no. What? Actually, a really good option, that advancing special from VGY.
A really brave reversal there from Fox, but I mean, you've got health to play with. Happy to hold this. You can eat a million down fours with the life lead that you've currently got. Looking for it. Yo, we laser in those toes, man.
I mean, VGY super down on life. Not an impossible comeback, though. Especially with that bar. Okay, that's one way of starting it.
All right, we spend one.
No, a drop, though. VGY execution letting him down a little bit in these matches, man. Just to find a hit confirms.
All right, hang on. You might not even be able to break given the right hit.
Oh! No,
had to respect it.
I feel like maybe there was a world there that VGY punished with raw fatal blow, but I don't think that would have avoided the bottle at all, and that would have taken the round.
That bottle definitely would have hit. Ooh, look for a whiff punish there, saw the startup.
Okay, there's the back throw, and this is where it gets scary. Forward throw, you get bottle to combo with, and back throw, you just do the slide. You can't just sit there and tech the one throw direction against this team.
All right, 1 drink's been obtained. The more drinks you get from Madam Bo, you can get dash cancels, you can get instant overheads. That's another confirm. No breaker. Nowhere near a breaker for VGY. We got to just block correctly. Easier said than done. And the fact that I'm eyeing up a full Madam Bo. Here comes the mix.
Here it comes. This is the setup. Disgusting. How do you even get out of that? I've seen that setup so many times from yesterday to now. EX net end. I'm just thinking, what are your options? Okay, go for the chip. Oh, wow, what an option from VGY. Sonic Fox throwing that EX bomb to try and get a chip out scenario. VGY playing with no fear. Yep, there's another mix-up. That's one hit. Fatal blow. Okay, gonna spend it now. I love this because this is gonna give you, like, Ferret isn't gonna be fully back again. But remember, you only need Ferret to be just above half. So you're gonna have enough of Ferret to use, have a mix-up opportunity, maybe kill with it if you're successful. However, Sonic Fox has so little work left to do to finish off this life bar.
Oh, the launch! Fox makes the big read, but is it going to be successful? Is it one more touch, or is this dead? No, this is dead.
That's enough.
No! Oh, 1% left in it! Found a way way to squirm out. And that's going to equalize Mustard. One game apiece. Yo, I was so convinced. It's so hard to tell sometimes how much final damage Homelander's doing. So many of his combos, they have the same sort of path, but they start from different hits. They might end a certain way. You may or may not use Farah.
Regardless, close, but not close enough. Sonic Fox manages to tie things up a piece. One game.
We still have possibly a long road ahead, especially if we go into a Game 5 situation, which by all means we definitely could. However, first blood definitely landed by the Fox at the moment. We're going to get ourselves a nice little combo. We're going to drain the bar, and we're going to drink. Yo, is there something we don't get from this situation? Plus frames.
Oh, there's the advantage. Okay, another layer to the Madden Bow pairing.
Some of you that may not be familiar with Madden Bow, that was the dash cancel that you need to have a drink stocked to activate. So the many layers of Madden Bow.
It's such a good team, man. Just the offense you get is phenomenal. BGY finds it. That was like max range.
Now I remember people saying that move's dead because it's no longer a low. Yo, it's still got range, man. Are you crazy? So many brave reversals for Fox. Wake up.
Oh, hello. That's gonna land.
All right, good damage. Farah is going to be almost, if not completely back by the end of this. Sonic Fox doesn't have a breaker after this as well. It could be one mix either way.
Well, it's a scary situation because VGY is fast approaching a breaker as well, so Fox may need 2 hits to close this round out. Oh, unless you just get a raw fatal blow punish. No.
A good risk, honestly, from VGY. You have those 3 bars you could afford to, but now we are in mixed territory. Finds a button, didn't commit. Teleport, bottle. Yeah, I'm getting like Raiden Kano vibes from that command grab! The Farah coming out to save the day again, round 1.
Now, we're so used to seeing Ferris saved with Homelander, basically, for when you get these kind of airborne opportunities, right? To kind of bail you out, give you advantage or safety. That just going for these buttons into Ferris stance, it will catch you out.
I like the fact that VGY is trying to challenge those teleports with a down 1. You will be able to bypass the bottle. You're going to take some cheeky plus frames. You're going to get some kind of mix-up.
Oh,
speaking of, lovely punish there from Sonic Fox.
Well, from the range VGY did that, it was almost like VGY tried a preemptive advancing button, but didn't commit to the second hit. But Sonic Fox still has those whiff punish opportunities. And there's another hit. No, drops the combo.
Oh, the beautiful read on that command grab, though. Sonic Fox finds the opening. VGY, I feel like he's going to hold on to that meter because, I mean, you have to get out of this blender, of which he manages to. I mean, look, you're out. It's better than nothing. We still have to factor in the possibility of that next round, and keeping that breaker for it could be really handy. No, the breaker! Do we think that was a mistake?
No, I mean, VGY was confident. I mean, it ended up being a mistake, but at that time, that's the kind of breaker where you know someone's playing with confidence. That absolutely not, I can still take this round. Even against a player like Sonic
Fox. Chop right to the dome. That perfect hairdo. Sorry, Homelander. A drop there from Fox. Uncharacteristic drop, to be honest. It's very unlike Fox to have these kind of errors and no confirm. Either a hard read or no confirm, whatever it was. It is a disaster now as VGY on the offense in the corner snaps the neck. What are we doing next? Oh, get off me. None of that. None of that. I said get off.
Oh, caught in the air. There's the catch. This was an airborne hit, so you have to adjust it a little bit, but still plenty of damage. Getting the 300s.
Instant overhead. Disgusting. And the 2 hits. I mean, no breaker available now, right?
The read again. VGY tried that one too many times. Sonic Fox cutting this really short to get VGY as far away from that breaker as possible.
Right, possible chip damage, the delay on the grab. That was a bold decision from VGY, but definitely one that pays off.
But such a change of styles though, right? Cyrax has that tremendous set play when you get the initial hit. And Homelander just going for the initial mix-up right from the get-go, right? They're both so fast. VGY up now, 2 games to 1. One match away from winners finals. You have to remember, you're playing for pro comp points on the leaderboard. So getting this win, minimum 3rd place in winners finals, that's a lot of points for a demigod event. So if you're looking to make that finals, like we know both these players are, this is a placement you want to secure while you can.
How do you even get out of that setup?
I think the only player I've seen escape it clean so far was Genna yesterday, with the advancing armor, like the fast advancing armor of Lee May, seemed to make it so it wasn't quite an armor break.
The delay into overhead!
Oh, that was cheeky.
MKX rears its head again. Shout out to that 10-year tournament yesterday.
The last minute corpse hop. Okay.
The Homelander. Yo, we can still cancel it because Madam Bow completely toughed it out. What a legend. the pure dash in there from VGY. Match point. This would be a humongous result for VGY if he can pull this off. Lovely duck there from Sonic Fox. All right, what are we doing? Madam Bo is ready. I mean, I'm just saying, this is how it starts. We need to call her in. Yep, here we go. Don't get hit, mate. Don't get hit. Oh, no. Okay, no, so got the hit, but it didn't result in the relaunch. The delayed overhead was really looking to catch them. The staggers, VGY. The standard strike throw game, I would say before I immediately cursed it, VGY's defense on it has been pretty top notch.
There's also so much just like quick micro dash into instant block from VGY.
Oh, what an answer! What an answer!
Goodness. That was so gorgeous. And the pickup with the reversal. Sonic Fox down, but not out by any means. We could be easily tying things up 2-2 unless VGY can seal it now.
It's the evolution of Cyrax. Cyrax has those basic mix-ups, but you play that character enough, you do start to learn your escape.
But again, basic mix-up before you get hit by a bomb, right? When a bomb has been put on the screen and you're then dealing with more, that's where it gets scary. Okay, escape failed. Mixing it up, but an instant break.
Very, very difficult to call this one. Sonic Fox down on life, but not down on resources.
Yeah, so much meter.
What? Just a raw low. All right, mate.
But also, no, Fox saving the bar. Refuses to come off that meter. Saving it, because remember, that's a 2-bar EX net ender you can go for.
Oh my God! And you have to break that now.
I haven't seen that move since Farrah came out, I think.
Second guess the punish again, took the jab. Lovely grab there from Sonic Fox.
Okay, now this is the right character to play to make this comeback. What is the mix-up going to be? Double bomb, yeah. Okay. No, calls it too early. Farrah didn't reach, but doesn't matter.
Sonic Fox could definitely still pull this comeback out. If there's one character that can do it, it's... Oh my Lord! VGY!
Did you see the look on this man's face when he got that win?
He couldn't bloody believe it! VGY, ladies and gentlemen, from the UK. I'm not even going to describe to you the nightmares he had getting into Chicago, right? This guy had the plane rides from hell.
No, I'm going to say VGY getting to this event was not a smooth trip. He had issues and all sorts of problems. It took him like twice as long to get to Chicago, and he's here. He's taken out Mighty Unjust, sent to losers. Online Kale, who double eliminated Sonic Fox in online finals, by the way, sent to losers. And now Sonic Fox, reigning world champion.
Llegó el Hot Sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre.
¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
Vamos, vamos, lo están haciendo muy bien. Así, con todo. Nada mal para un domingo en la mañana, ¿no?
¿Necesitas una mano? Sí.
Aquí, vamos, aquí. Vamos, arriba, arriba, arriba. Eso. Ánimo, Jerry. Escúchame bien, ese gol es tuyo. El lateral izquierdo no da más.
Dame una más. Dale, tú puedes.
Buen tiro, eso es, eso es, eso es. ¡Sí!
¡Vamos!
¡Sí! ¡Vamos! Eso, Riz, así se hace, tú puedes.
Nintendo Switch 2. Controles Joy-Con 2 que se unen en un instante y una gran, vívida pantalla de alta definición. Juega usando los Joy-Con 2 como un mouse, chatea con amigos y familia y mira sus rostros mientras juegas. Todos juntos, a cualquier hora, en cualquier lugar, en Nintendo Switch 2.
¿Que renuncias para ser gamer?
Sí, yo quiero agradecerles, señor.
¿Crees que a los 50 vas a ser gamer?
No, señor.
¡Claro que no! ¿Y qué piensas hacer cuando tengas mi edad?
Está retirado, señor.
Trident, el mundo necesita un refresh.
Shang Tsung in MK1, I would say, arguably the most difficult character to play in the game. And so many of us are only used to seeing competitive Shang Tsung when you watch someone like Wraith play, where it's like Shang Goro and you're playing for those crazy reset opportunities. But this could be a button check, but as Faisal. On the other hand, Rewind. So I'm so happy to see that Rewind managed to make this trip. Obviously newly sponsored, so shout outs to his team for sending him here and getting him here at the demigod level combo breaker MK1 event, because he has been on a tear. Has mainly been playing the Reiko Tremor that we have known from him
from release to now, but Reiko, a super different version of the character now. Much more, it's still a grappler, still a very mix-up heavy character, but less projectiles and more running in, going for those mix-ups and seeing big damage. But you know what? The thing about that and the changes to Reiko that have, I would say, completely transformed the character, because what he was doing well before, he's doing even better at the expense of range. That wasn't just a buff to Reiko, that was a specific buff to Rewind's Reiko, because that is the exact kind of character he likes. And now the stuff that he does the best, yo, shout outs to the Ed Boon haircut, by the way, love it. We've seen historically, that's a bit of a power up, but he loves those like crazy, scoop him up, do massive damage. And the Tremor team.
Oh, he's a sick character. I'm going to say, I love watching Reiko in this version of the game. Because I feel like this is like the grappler archetype he was probably always meant to be. And now he is just so unapologetically mix-up focused, you know. But on the other side, T1000 coming out from Faisal. This character, this is not the last we'll be seeing of this character, I'll tell you that much. This is a very strong pick in the meta of MK1 right now.
I don't know, man. I heard he was dead. Man received 4 nerfs and is still trucking.
Yeah, well, you know better than that. And there's a catch rewind.
Slam.
Scoop. Launching. Look at the damage just for that over 400 straight away. What a bold decision on Wake Up. Faisal going for that neutral jump kick immediately. And the jump kick so strong with T1000 because anywhere it connects on hit, you're going to be able to dedicate to that follow-up, which gives you a big bounce, full confirm. And look at what it's led into. That one read on the grab, Faisal gets the corner, another hit situation. Walking him down, down two. The power to just down two uppercut liquid metal. But no, didn't have it ready.
Oh my god, the patience. Oh my lord, the patience, and doing what he can to prevent any kind of breaker. The dash-in command grab, that's all she wrote for round 1. For those that may be unaware, you know, I'm pointing this out, we have a lovely crowd here at Combo Breaker. T1000, that string there, restarts swinging his arms around. Oh, there are many mix-ups there. You got overheads, you got lows, you got command grabs. Speaking of command grabs, we find one. Oh, there's another one. The Impaler DDT. Come on, mate. Give us one more. For the culture.
Oh, tried to punish. Okay. Tried to punish from a distance. That low spike is super unsafe, but... Oh, hang on a minute.
We were going for some really weird stuff there on block. We're going to get some damage regardless. Movado wasn't ready, so he can't turn that into a mine. Another block! See ya later! The force to remove a Terminator's head from its shoulders.
Yeah, but if there's one character in the game that wouldn't kill, it's T1000. So I don't know what's up with that. Because it's just going to come back on. It's just going to like slurp its way back to...
Why is he kind of just... He's just sitting there.
No, this is a slippery slope. We shouldn't start this conversation.
We ain't bringing logic into Mortal Kombat. Mans get like the spine ripped out and they're like, yo, let's go again. I didn't hear no bell.
In MK3, you'd get exploded and there'd be like 10 rib cages.
Hang on a minute.
Okay, it's time. Shang Tsung Tremor. This is such an interesting team. So this is built around giving Shang big damage off of like counter poke spikes. Bed of spikes becomes lethal when you've got Tremor. Not to mention armor launch, he still gets safety.
Yo, hang on a minute. Rewind. That one came from the heart. Do your best to keep track of which Tremor is which if they're point blank close to each other. Reiko's not really going to be able to throw stars in this matchup. Shang, so projectile focused. Those stars are going to get completely chewed up. Not that Rewind's really going to care. I expect him to definitely try and close in that space. Sharpish.
Now, this is an interesting choice, though, because you have to remember, Reiko, once upon a time, was quite able to just kind of go toe-to-toe with these keep-away characters, because Stars was so good. Not the case anymore. Stars will just lose clean to any straight projectile, and that is what Shang is going to be throwing out non-stop. Look at that. Look at that. An obstacle course to navigate is Faisal creating for Rewind, but he manages to get it as we see a knockdown here. Tremor is ready.
Not to mention the instant startup speed of that bed of spikes from the down one. It actually armor broke Reiko's wake-up attack.
Yeah, it's a fast move, man. I'll tell you, counter poke better spikes get so dangerous with Tremor there.
Back to young Shang. Escape failed. Constantly trying to get these techs, but just look at the distance. You block that bed of spikes. Shang is exactly where he wants to be. The full screen is his home.
Well, it's not a long cooldown on these Tremor moves either.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh my goodness, that was such a good catch. Yeah, it's not a long cooldown from his Tremor options. And look at how long these Shang Tsung combos are. If there's a character in the game who could waste that time, you know, really build it to get Tremor use back again, it's going to be Shang. He wants to play at this range. He wants to slow things down big time, take his time, not rush into things.
I would also like to point out, they're playing the same cameo, right? We have Tremor here. Reiko Tremor worked pretty good. Faisal has shown that he is not afraid to morph into his opponent. If he were to become Reiko at any point in this matchup, oh, hang on a minute, grab combos.
Ooh,
Let's not forget that's a buff that Shang received, and it was significant. He was one of the few characters that couldn't get throw combos. Patience. Oh, cannot be patient enough.
No, Faisal is playing around that kind of mid-distance so well, whether it's preemptive, buttons, reaction armor, just anything to occupy that space, because that's what Reiko wants to do. In this matchup, he's going to want to get where his back three is going to reach, or his down four, those long buttons where he can fish for those confirms, get some advantage, go in, and just not play against that distance that Shang wants to build. And that is specifically the distance where he's going to look for those buttons. Faisal is just stopping every approach.
Reiko.
All right, we're going straight back in for the Reiko. Reiko does have other cameo options available. The Tremor is obviously going to be the most popular one, but there's a lot of potential source here. I'm going to use this.
I haven't seen Rewind play anything but Reiko Tremor in the tournament so far, but we know Rewind.
But that is a man in thought. Did you see the concentration?
Yeah, but there might, the thoughts don't automatically have to be like, okay, change character. It could just be change the approach, right? Change the game plan.
If we're ever going to see a character change, the only other option that we've seen historically right now is Ermac. Like, yeah, it's Ermac and Reiko. That is the two-character team of Rewind. All right, another grab combo. One of the benefits of throw combos or any kind of combo involving Tremor. Oh, the combo drop. I was going to point out how long Shang's combos take, but unfortunately that one didn't finish. Uh-oh, that's the mix-ups.
But even if
how much damage did that do, man?
That's what I'm saying. Even if you don't have cameo available to turn it into a launching grab, it still does like 210 by itself. Uh-oh.
We got a damage buff. We got a half-life damage buff. Reiko. Come on now. Oh no! Whatever you can do, I can do better. I want the round instead. Thank you very much.
That's so clean. But you actually were just calling that out in the last game, that Faisal, because they've got the same cameo. You know, should Faisal have some of the knowledge of the inputs, which again, high-level players, they lab a lot of characters. They'll know a lot more than meets the eye. Nothing wrong with just morphing in, dedicating to a mix-up, and just taking some juicy damage because of it. Oh, the meaty mix-up and 210! 210 again!
Oh my god, my man, stop scooping him!
But it does so much damage. I mean, just like that, it was 420 damage.
All right, big jump in there from Faisal. That looks pretty bleak, but there's still an opportunity here. You cannot get command grab, though. If you get command grabbed here, your breaker means nothing.
Though he has the space advantage, there's not a great deal that Reiko can do at this range to contest. Has a life lead, but it's kind of hard to avoid the chip versus Shang Tsung. You can duck these straight skulls, but EX becomes a mid. Old Shang gets the ground skulls. Oh, overhead, and there's the meaty mid. Yeah, that was looking so good for Rewind. But again, you see how the matchup plays. As soon as that screen space was built, it becomes so much harder to do anything.
I think Rewind tried to go for like a crystalline armor or something there, because when he got hit, he did use up all of the Tremor in the process. Uh-oh, nice catch. Good knockdown there for Rewind. One knockdown can, a lot of the time, really be all Reiko needs in this sort of situation. Catches the jump, though. He's going to get whiffed. All right. Full screen to play with. Definitely assume that this is where Faisal wants to keep things. I mean, we've seen the damage of Reiko up close. You don't want this character. Lovely whiff punish, though. Back three. Big damage to continue. Safe jump now from that air string. Reiko, we're going to start playing that little game. The small buttons, the armor break, lots of plus frames. Unsee boys head low. Beautiful up block from Rewind. We're going to get some extra damage with the up punch. It's not going to be enough to kill. But now, oh, the counter both Faisal. He blocked the one mix-up at the beginning, but you were not safe.
Now, this is a crucial tournament for Rewind. Not to be a broken record, but it will come back to talking about the points in the Pro Comp leaderboard quite a lot. Faisal has been to quite a few Pro Comp events already and has been placing well, right? Vianality, a demigod event, got plenty of points there. Brussels Challenge. Obviously here, this top 8 will give him quite a lot. Rewind has not really been able to go to any tournaments except Combo Breaker. He needs as many points in the leaderboard as he can get here. So a win here, that minimum third place, so important for Rewind.
I want to give a huge shout out to Paragon for supporting Rewind the way they have. The fact that he did get picked up a little bit later in the season means man's got some catching up to do, and this is such a great way of doing that.
Also, his second MK top 8 this weekend. Got top 8, second place even in MKX yesterday. Oh, there's the catch.
All right, hang on a minute. More knockdown pressure. The EX bed of spikes being significantly safer, by the way. That's why Faisal goes for it. Oh, wow, got caught. Oh, huge read. But look at the reward. Oh, no, another drop. Oh, Tremor was ready. Save the day. Tremor the wingman, he's always there. Oh! Yes, he is. Wait, does that kill? Yes, he is. Does that kill? It's Reiko Fatal Blow. I'm pretty sure it always kills, mate. I think it does. Oh, no, I think the 50. I think the 50 saves you. I think the 50 saves you. Oh, by quite a lot, actually. Oh, never mind. Oh, the stars have other plans. You notice that there was a slight delay before that as well. I think it would have covered delay wake up as well. That could have been a pretty big checkmate scenario. I think you have to do like wake up flawless block to survive that situation, because you can't rely on last breath in round one. Oh, anti. That was a really high anti-air. Side switch from Faisal as well. I don't think Man's interested in corner pressure by any kind of stretch, though. We want that full screen. No, Shang doesn't want the corner. He just wants space behind him. Like, if he's got you in the corner, it's not going to be point blank. He wants that screen space to move. I kind of look at the comeback potential and the damage and the combos of Reiko now, and I look at Faisal's lead and think it doesn't mean much. All Rewind needs is that one hit. That 1 point. We're looking for it. Down 4 on hit. We start. Now Tremor did get spent. Hang on a minute. That aftershock up punch working overtime right now. That's not going to kill, but it's going to be really hard to make this comeback. Lovely meaty ground skull from Faisal. It does remain to be match point for Rewind, but Rewind's got to make a choice. Save meter and maybe break and stay alive, or spend it and do some major damage. Oh, just trying to dash up, grab Reiko. That's a bold move. Bed of spikes, again, just creating space. The punish, big though. That standing 3 punish leads to so much damage too. Sees it again, we're about to see exactly that. All right, that's Half-Life almost gone already. 2 bars left, lovely wake-up armor. Faisal holding onto the Tremor though. Just wants to create that space, wants to save the possibility of damage afterwards. Oh, the stars, they come through. Damn, Faisal Combat just playing like a sentry turret at the moment. Oh, manages to find the hit though. This could be big. So this won't kill. It'll probably get Rewind to a breaker. Kind of hard to play around the break. And I know you could do like unbreakable damage with the skulls, but never mind. Never mind. That might be it. Is that enough? He whiffs and is gonna die for it. What a missed situation there. Rewind's going to take full advantage. And just like that, another minimum top 3 finish. Really, really important. And I mean, look, we're in America, right? Rewind's going to have that hometown advantage. This crowd, Rewind's been a people's champ for years. We even saw it in MKX yesterday. It's going to possibly be even worse today. I mean, worse or better, depending on who you're rooting for, I suppose. But regardless, I'm so happy to see Rewind here at Combo Breaker. So happy to see him get his second MK Top 8. And at least winners finals guaranteed. But could very much go beyond that, right? VGY, Rewind, they can both do it. It's just a question of who is going to when the chips are down. But we'll get to winners finals a little bit later on. We have the rest of the matches to go so far. Our round 1 of losers matches and more, and more, and more as this Top 8 concludes. Well, getting those immediate matches out of the way, we're now going to be jumping down into our unfortunate territory. We're going to have to start sending people
Unfortunate
home.
bracket? Is that a new name for it?
Yeah, it's the unfortunate bracket, but we're going to have to start sending people home. The lifeline's going to be gone now, and again, going back to talking about the importance of the points that everyone's playing for, the fact that we are well into the season at this point. People aren't going to want to lose, right? No one wants to lose. It's a 1v1 game, but someone's got to. We're going to go for a quick ad break. When we return, Mortal Kombat continues after this.
No coasts, no kings, only champions. More Combo Breaker after this.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Join us for EVO in Las Vegas this August and use the code CB25 to get $25 off your ticket this week.
el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre. ¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. Ooh, I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high. Baby, but then I got high. Yeah, but then I got high.
Cuando tus Doritos Flaming Hot se te caen de las manos, solo significa una cosa: alguien más también los quiere. ¿Quieres?
¿Tu piel brilla? Lo mantengo todo bajo control. Control de brillo por 8 horas, 48 horas de hidratación, ceramidas y tecnología MB. Si estás buscando algo duradero, no busques más. Lo tenemos. Dale amor a tu piel. Te recomiendo el gel crema o el control de CeraVe.
Rashid and the Mighty Unjust. It's so unfortunate because I constantly have the double take. When it comes to the twins, all the twins in the Netherrealm space.
I thought I was immune to mixing twins up with each other by being one. I'm not, because I get Unjust and El Kakoi mixed up all the time, and it's genuinely embarrassing. But regardless, Mighty Unjust is the one in top 8 today. Haven't seen as much Unjust this year. Hasn't really been traveling as much as year one. So again, another one of those players who really kind of needs to seize as many points as he can get for the hopes of making Final Combat. Unless, of course, you have to remember, EVO this year, which is in a few months' time, you win EVO, you go straight to Final Combat. So if you are ending up at the point that you're just hopelessly low on points and there's no other way of getting there, simply win EVO and you can do it that way.
Yeah, mate, it's easy. Look. All I'm saying is, it ain't called an Elder God event, but it may as well be. Outside of the LCQ, that is, in the offline space, the only way to get a direct qualification. So that's not far away either. I gotta say, really excited to see how that one turns out.
But we've got to say, Unjust had a tremendous year one. Another Final Combat placer in the first year, had a really good showing at the finals itself. And Han Rashid, just one of those players who is just so consistently good. Has had some phenomenal results in this game already, is here again in one of the more stacked top 8s we've seen, or one of the more stacked tournaments overall for MK1. And is really holding his own. Has really settled on the Havoc as of late, within the last few months for sure. So we're definitely expecting to see that. And T1000 coming out from Unjust. Also not a surprise, two very strong characters on your screen with very strong players behind the wheel.
Won't tolerate anarchy.
Now T1000, we've seen plenty of this character recently. It's the mix upon mix upon mix. Overhead low, command grab. Loads of hit confirmable strings as well, and just combo pathing for days.
Now,
one of those perfect characters at the moment.
I'm so not surprised to see so many players going to T1000 at the moment, because he is the exact kind of character that players will look to play at a high level, right? He's got those strong built-in mix-ups, inherently a very aggressive character, and, you know, MK players historically have liked the really get in there, go for mix-ups, high damage, big combo characters, and he basically is that. He's a very complete character, has a bit of everything. But it looks like the button check is finished as of that metallic stare down. And now, here we go. Losers bracket round 1, top 8. Let's get it.
Now, I've been watching Han Rashid all tournament long, and there has been your sort of standard Havoc Movado, which is, at the moment, I definitely think the most common Havoc team. However, there has been the occasional use of Havoc Tremor, and that is something in the game that I feel like isn't super common, but over time may even surpass the use of Movado. Because
I think it's one of those cases that I'll believe it when I see it. Because when the chips are down, a lot of Havoc players, they just feel comfortable with the Movado.
Well, we already have Anas Bananas qualifying through the online space. Will be guaranteed for Final Combat and use that exact team to do it. The reason I mentioned it is because Han Rashid has, this tournament so far, had a tendency to start with it. If it works, great. If it just isn't working out, we have the Movado to fall back on. We can go back to the faithful. if you haven't seen this team before, it's kind of disgusting. Like, you've got the damage, you've got the extra health, like, that's the really obvious stuff. Havoc has so many ways to turn that ground pound into just disgusting comboable situations.
He's got deceiving overheads, man. When you pair those with the ground pound options, it gets pretty tricky. And now Harm Rashid gets him on the corner. Now Havoc's corner game is so scary because the damage just goes way up. Okay, Trevor's ready.
Yep, basic knockdown. And all right, we're already on that next layer, like 100%. Not trying to punish there, seeing the tremor. The threat of the follow-up being so real, you can get away with the occasional safe yet unsafe move. There's so much respect.
Oh, hello, Harm Rashid gets up swinging. Wait, what? What was that?
All right.
Oh, tried it.
Oh, that was so cheeky as well.
You know, if nothing else, that maybe would have got the break out of Mighty Unjust, but not meant to be. Now, what was that combo? Using the ground pound as an extender? I don't think I've ever seen that with Havoc.
Yeah, let alone the opponent already being in the air.
Oh, anti-air.
Did we just see that new stuff?
We did, but we also saw 3 hits.
Yo, we're
sponging
chopping
the armor.
We're chopping the man's feet.
Oh, there it is. Just connects the extended 4-3. Now, this is where we want to be again. Mighty Unjust, Harm Rashid. This corner is your home now. But can you get out? Oh, again! Big jump 3.
Yeah, that T1000 jump 3 does work so similar to Reigns, where if you catch it at a weird height, the follow-up
the tech throw. Oh no, opted not to extend. A trade. Got Harm Rashid all the meter in the world. Wait, no, that was so cheeky. Ah, there it is.
All right, game 1. It's so weird seeing a match end where both players still have 3 bars.
Yes, especially for Harm Rashid. I think he had 3 bars the entire time, but just didn't find the means to actually spend it.
I've got my stopwatch. Got my stopwatch.
Oh, no, he's coming back, calling for Faisal on the stage. I mean, why not? Everyone gets.
No,
a
he's
coach.
coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Oh, here he is. No, check it out. Shouts to Faisal.
Faisal, Faisal, Faisal.
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard a crowd cheer for coaching in a long time.
I just respect the commitment.
No, that's the Harm Rashid factor, man. The crowd pleaser. It's just the local crowd, because if we're talking like North America, it's always like kind of Midwest towards LA with the larger events, right? The CEOs, the combo breakers, the Evos. And Harm Rashid is basically always there. So he's kind of always there with the North America kind of vibe, and not surprised to see him with so many supporters in the crowd.
Hey, look, Californian Mortal Kombat has a rich history. Yeah, anyone that remembers the days of EGP, I've got to give all the shout-outs in the world. Brian Compton, EGP crew. Those were the days, man. EGP Tyrant, that Jax.
Well, not so many players are still around from that era, you know? I mean, even like kind of MKX days to now, because it's already been, we're talking 10 years of Combo Breaker this year.
Don't say it, I feel old.
10 years of MKX, bro.
We turned 33 this year. When the hell did that happen?
You gotta face the reality. MKX is 10 years old. But my point is, not everyone has even been around from then to now, you know? Kind of still playing, and if they are they still playing at a high level? Harm Rashid sure is. But we are going in. The coaching is complete. I wonder what words were said and which actually matters in the end.
All right, so brief coaching interval aside, Harm Rashid has gone back to the Movado. This is, if anything, the comfort pick. This is where the time has been spent. Right, air-to-air, beautiful stuff there. Havoc. I'm not even going to bother telling you how much this character changed because it's too much to count. He went from being never picked to very good.
Oh,
that's all you need to know.
Yo, just swinging that extended 4.
Havoc's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Help. All right. That good old mid T1000.
Oh, okay. Harm Rashid chose not to dedicate there.
So much respect, by the way. Like, it is the battle of down ones, because you've got down 1 scoop, you've got down 1 spike, you've got down 1 command grab on T1000 sometimes, if you're that way inclined.
There's the whip punish. Yeah, Harm Rashid has been looking for those like walkbacks into whip punish the entire set, but it's hard to whip punish a lot of these T1000 strings, especially if he's going for like the standing 4s. Oh, there's a hit. Big confirm. That's probably death. Spend the Movado. Yeah, make sure. Okay, Harm Rashid. The Movado change. You were saying before it has had a tendency to start with Havoc Tremor and then go to Movado if it's not working out. And basically exactly what we've seen here so far.
Oh, disrespects the frames. Pays the price for it. Breaker has become available, but you might just have to spend that to get opened up. Lovely with punish, though. That sweep.
I love that. I feel like Hamrashid has been looking for a lot of like standing button whiff punishes because they do lead to higher damage, but when in doubt, sweep. You're playing Movado now. Your whiff punish game, drastic go up.
But that's one of the reasons it's so good. It's very rare that a character in this game has a sweep that causes a knockdown that isn't just like a splat. Movado turns those into full combos.
There's the extension. We're going to end in the grab again to waste the time? No, just cut it short. Oh, okay. Now, both hits of those added so much damage to that armor. Do you spend this? No, Hamrashid saving the Movado. I like that choice because you want the side twitch, you want the corner, and with the Movado, you can seal the damage you need to finish off this round, but he's going to need 2 hits. No, that's going to lose the gunshot. Oh, just got shot. That's the last thing I would expect to kill Havoc. It's just a 9mm. But he's back.
I think it was just the sheer audacity of this man that caused him to fall over.
And again, so many times Hamrashid is going for that armor move and just doing so much damage because the absorption did land the overhead, but I think at that point he just already committed to the entire string, so no combo to be had. Oof. Was half expecting a whip punish there, but it's hard to play that game around Havoc's back too. That deceivingly big old button. Good block on the mix. Yeah, but again, so many fake out Tremor calls. That extended 4 string is unsafe on block, but we're seeing usually Tremor is called to make it safe, but we're seeing so many fake outs where Unjustice calling Tremor but not using a move. Wow, the grab connected really frames before that Neoplasm. Neoplasm does have a tendency to disappear on hit sometimes. Oh, no commitment. Now at this point, next hit wins. Such a pivotal game. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, that's a grab. Tremor's going to let you, yeah, full combo. Fatal blow just to be sure. Wasn't necessary, but look, if it's going to be done, we're going to do it. Straight back to character select. And now, where do we go from here?
I can't imagine he'll change from Havoc, to be honest. I think that definitely has kind of been his go-to. Would be surprised. I mean, it's not impossible, but this has definitely been his go-to for a good few months. Season 2, at least.
I think something we haven't really discussed in the set either is, when we see T1000, it tends to be lots of T1000 Movado. The move to Tremor, I think, is really a knock-on effect from this recent balance patch. The big thing it did to T1000, among a few frame data changes, which I'm not going to bore you with the details, health adjustments. T1000 is now a 950 health character. So when you go Movado, you have 900. Tremor, on the other hand, kind of fixes that.
Well, so Tremor was nerfed, right? Went from plus 100 to plus 50, but that's still enough to bring T1000 back to 1,000. So the health differential was a lot more. But obviously, the big thing about T1000 Movado is getting combos off Spike. We see how much of a neutral thing that is. Oh no, what was that? I actually wonder if Hamrashid was in the wrong variation. Maybe trying to go for, because that was ground pound, right? I think off of that ender, maybe we could see bowling ball if you're a metallic, but just goes for the ground pound.
Well, we're going to have to put all of our cards on the table here for the Tremor cameo, because that's what Hamrashid has decided to lock in with. Good block on that.
I gotta say, we're seeing tremendous defense from the 2-2 mix-ups, but at the same time, Hamrashid is yet to commit to like too low. He's like keeping it safe with 2-2 every time. Oh, there's a catch. Mix-ups coming through. Yeah, the corner is where you really thrive with Tremor with T1000.
Oh, we trade. That trade is, oh my, I was about to say, only good for my Unjust, but immediately getting caught by that ground pound. Zoning. Uh-oh, Crystal in time. We can take those hits all day, but now we can't. So smart from Hamrashid. Combo into the move that will break that armor entirely. Knowledge.
Fight.
Okay, signs of life again. Hamrashid has a lot of work to do here, but we have seen Reverse 3-0 start from less.
We just have to work at it piece by piece.
Air-to-air.
Super reactionary air-to-air as well. We wasted no time going into the string that gives us a combo follow-up. The block.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's where the fake out starts to become a huge risk, because if you fake out enough times, your opponent just gets comfortable. The moment they get comfortable, boom, Tremor punches you right in the face. Disrespects the frames though. Hang on a minute. Knockdown time. What are we doing? Go block on the overhead again.
No dedication to low. Hamrashid really wanting to keep it safe for that 2-2.
I mean, there was no Tremor available. I just don't think Hamrashid wants to take that risk. Not when you're on the verge of losing. Aura.
Oh no.
Oh,
wait, an anti-air complete. This has got to be doing enough damage. That was a beautiful anti-air from Mighty Unjust.
I mean, I'd say 1150 be damned. You're dead, bro. Go have it. Where's your hair gone, mate?
Yeah, that was reacting to the reaction. Rashid saw the delayed stance, went for a neutral jump to make the grab with. If you neutral jump, I wonder if it makes the strike and the grab both of it. But then we saw Unjustice go for the cancel instead. Clean anti-air, and now match point over Rashid. Oh. A good way to kind of just neutralize that sort of range situation of Unjust. Is going to go in for a command grab mix, though. Breaker has been forced for sure. Right, Unjust looking good with the resources. 3 bars of meter to play with. I mean, that means you can be, if you break here, which there will be a breaker. The man pulls out the gun again. He's doing it again. You notice Unjust, he really is swinging those like standing fours from long range, but you have so long to see if it's going to do anything at all to commit to the rest of the string. So that's going to be a good mix for Rashid. Okay, good knockdown. Okay, again, Rashid managing to make it work. Just a little bit more left, but oh, tries to anti-air. Eats a jump kick for his trouble. The low poke. Respect being shown there from Rashid. Oh, no. Hang on a minute, clipped by the standing 4. The roll, Tremor! Oh, that did catch enough. The chip avoided as well, last breath. Almost coming in clutch, but Rashid manages to find it. He's coming back. He's coming back. I love the fact that the game paused. I don't think the stream would hear this, but I lost my game audio the moment Sonic Fox goes up to the stage. I like to feel like everything went quiet just so we can hear what Sonic Fox is saying. Yeah, I still can't hear a damn word, though. No, we can't, so it doesn't matter. Oh, well. If we could, what do you reckon that Fox would have said? Just don't get hit, stupid. That's like Foxy advice. Yeah. Shout outs to Foxy. I know you're restreaming it, mate. He's given us that advice before. He goes, yo, stop getting hit, idiot. Ooh, nice catch. Didn't commit to the rest of the string, though. The respect on the Tremor once again. Sure is down 1 around here. Nice. That crystalline punch, not to be underestimated. A lot more plus frames than you might expect, and can be comboed in the corner. Love that air to air has just been on the money for Rashid. Oh, again. Anti-air and wake up. This turnaround, this change of pace, this shift in gears from Rashid. Instantly a round away from tying us up 2-2. Oh, wow. Oh, there it is. Haven't really had the chance to see Unjust commit to too many of these kind of overhead low string mix-ups. Well, he's playing around that 4-3-4 extender so many times, but he does not want to get caught whiffing it. And the big part of it up close is for that, the EX helping hand. That's been a pretty big moneymaker in this matchup. Oh, didn't get the right punish. However, Tremor's available. There's the up punch. Ending things in the corner. On the flip side, though, Rashid's Tremor is locked and loaded. Okay, punish the poke. There it is, the first time that Rashid has gone for the low off of that standing 2 mix-up. Yo, down want to wake up to the late wake up. He found a way. And that's going to be another round on the board for Mighty Unjust. Match point. Rashid on the verge of going home. Maybe. It looks like he has got this change of momentum, though. Willing to be a bit more aggressive. Okay, catches off the ground pound. But you have to be careful. Unjust still had that lead. Patience, yeah. Oh, loses the air-to-air this time. And such a scary character to lose the air-to-air too, right? T1000. The air-to-airs with that the jump 3-2. There's going to be so much potential damage and corner carry instantly to that. Okay, big confirm on the standing, or the back 2. Gamma Crush to save the day. We've definitely got some Rashid fans in this crowd, and I mean, this is a possible last lifeline. Time is running out for your boy. Every opportunity to bring this back. Hang on, Unjust puts himself in the corner. I don't know about this. All right, we have to just take our damage. Goes in for the low, lovely block there from Unjust. Rashid baits out the up block, commits to the low, gets another jump in. These up blocks are whipping all over the joint. No, he finds a down poke. Yeah, has to break. Now 4-8-3 left. This is either a significant confirm or you need to hit. Jump!
That's going to be it.
No, I don't know if this kills. Does this kill?
I mean, normally against mortal men,
that's 1150. That is 1150 health. I think he's alive.
It's going to come down to the mash, surely. Mash for your life.
But the problem is there's no... Okay, no, there's 1 meter for last breath protection. Oh, the bowling ball, he's shooting him! He's shooting him!
Oh, no.
Oh, heartbreaking end for Rashid, but the bowling ball and the 9mm, good night, says Mighty Unjust, who stays alive in this bracket and will be advancing through one step closer to making it through the bracket and getting more of them pro competition that are points that are all so important. Damn. As if it came down to bowling ball and gunshot.
I can only imagine T1000 sitting there with the guns, just firing it, and then here comes his buddy just throwing this like giant boulder, and it's like, yo, what the hell are you doing? He's like, trust me, I got this.
I mean, it helps.
Llegó el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre.
¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
Si tienes talento, impúlsalo con el squad de Mirinda. ¿Quieres que tus redes estén on fire? Muéstranos tu talento en @MirindaMéxico. Mirinda, mezcla tu mundo.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high, baby. But then I got high, yeah. But then I got high.
Cuando tus Doritos Flaming Hot se te caen de las manos, solo significa una cosa: alguien más también los quiere. ¿Quieres?
In an ocean of Supermans, but that's a topic for another day. For now, we are going into our final match of the round 1 loser side, and another juicy one coming up: Bandinos versus Dialogue. Yo, this is a matchup. 2 years in a row? I mean, if we have seen this before, and I'm about to put my foot in it, I mean, we've seen it with Bandinos was here last year. Was he not?
Oh, but no, I'm saying this specific matchup. I can't remember seeing it at the very least for quite some
time. I misled you. I was talking about Bandinos returning with the reign again.
Well, Bandinos, if we're talking
Bandinos... bad commentator over here.
No. If we're talking Bandinos and Comma Breaker, we have to mention what a performance Bandinos had last year.
Yeah.
You know, the upset, the dominant win over Scorpion Procs that really kind of started some big momentum. And now, a year later, still looking good here in this top 8, but Dialogue is one of those players in MK1 who I genuinely believe can beat anyone in this game. He is so capable of... I mean, he's got some good wins already under his belt. Not necessarily like the big pro competition wins, but has been at that high level of play consistently. Almost exclusively rocking the general Shao. I would say maybe one of the only dedicated Shao players left. Like, don't get me wrong, there are players who have a Shao, but I mean Shao players that really specialize.
From day one.
Yeah,
it's hard to come by these days. But Shao is a character that has remained extremely strong, has kind of piece by piece received a few little buffs here and there. I think one of the more standout moves that you see from Shao now is the ability to prolong your axeless stance, but not just making it so your axe lasts longer. A special move where you can special cancel into it and turn things into combos that you previously couldn't. Like, the whole situation is just...
Oh, it was a big buff, I'll be honest. It was a pretty significant buff for Shao. But
I know that Dialogue himself, when he saw that changed and was like labbing it and stuff, he was like, I cannot believe my eyes. He was just rubbing his palms together. He was so excited.
On the flip side though, Bandinos, I love Bandinos' like modern approach to range Janet, because obviously he's played this team for a good long time, but instead of just cashing out for big damage, seems to prioritize putting the Whirlpool under you at all costs. You know, we'll have no issue sacrificing damage, get the Whirlpool under for that super active, just constant meaty that cannot be disrespected. And when you have a meaty that's guaranteed on basically every touch, with a powerful strike throw character like Rain is, that's scary. Because it means your opponent has to respect it every single time you get a hit. It's not like crazy mix-up setup potential like we see from like a Cyrax or Sindel stuff, but you know, just having those guaranteed meaties, it just forces so much respect that your opponent has no choice but to deal with.
All right, satisfied with our button check. I find sort of Rain versus Xiao to be a pretty interesting matchup as well, because Rain's like back 3 dash cancel pressure. Wait. Oh, I saw the Cyrax. Did you think maybe we'd see the Cyrax? I saw the Cyrax cameo and got kind of excited. Hey, Rain Cyrax is a sick team, but Janet is that tried and true, especially if Bandito. Hey, look, Rain Cyrax is hella good, especially like, you know, you can choose what side they fly. The combos have never been easier. However, we're jumping in now, another round of losers bracket. Starting off with something you're gonna see a lot.
And there we go. Right, so cuts the damage from the throw pretty short in exchange for just having that whirlpool. We see Banditos do it all the time now. Okay, confirms. Now this is gonna hurt.
Good damage, consistently too. A lot of those are safe jumps as well. Ooh. Yo, hang on a minute, the down forward 2 EX. You very rarely see that move come out to play. Lightning fast though, and launches. Now this is going to be that sort of interesting, just outside of sweep distance game plan. Rain's back 3 cancels are good, but Xiao's standing 2 and range of the standing 2 can definitely contest it.
Oh man, you see Dialog trying to get past the mine wall? Oh, that's tragic.
Tremor absorbed it. That's going to be a part of this matchup. Tremor is particularly good at fighting Rain. You could absorb the Rain God, you could absorb the Whirlpool. Trying to keep himself safe again. Lovely whip punish Dialog. Taking the knockdown.
That's one thing I noticed about Dialog though, especially compared to a lot of people who are playing Tremor cameo now. He has no reservations about not just using the regular moves, like without the ambush kind of like, you know, extra cooldown. Because normally the reason people save using the ambush moves is the cooldown is better. But those moves by themselves, you still get, you know, safety when you need it, a projectile in the neutral. It's not like the moves are completely useless outside of the ambush version. And Dialog really putting it into good use. Takes that plus frames to down 3, Rain's down 3, incredibly disjointed. So it's really good to sort of poke at max range. That's another evolution of this team too. Projectiles or anything that might whip, you call in Janet just to cover that airspace. Rain Guard, had to be careful. Ooh. Oh, was that an overhead attempt from Dialog? That was bold.
All right, what's it gonna be? Look for plus frames.
No, but an issue Dialog has had though is when your cameo is cooling down, it will only go by whatever the last move you used that had the longest cooldown. So because Dialog has been using so many of these summon cameo moves, he's only just got his Tremor back for the first time in a very long time.
Wait!
That's enough.
God.
That's enough. That's like super enough damage. But again, okay, classic Dialog right there.
What?
Didn't even wait to see if it was going to kill. Had the confidence, yeah, I'm dead. Instantly back to character select, going right back in.
My only thought process was...
I think we actually saw that at Texas Showdown from Dialog.
Your Xiao Tremor, though, I know Rain's Fatal Blow don't exactly scale.
That's what I'm saying. So Dialog at Texas Showdown against Sonic Fox had a few rounds like that, where it was a confirm into like Fatal Blow, but it wasn't like instantly obvious that it was going to be enough to kill. But Dialog still paused and, you know, went back to character select immediately anyway.
You know, I just don't think Dialog wanted to hang around to find out, to be honest with you.
No, but what if he lives? I mean, in that instance, I don't think it was possible. I think
we have no time. We don't even have time to talk about it. Our next match has already started. Oh, that's a trade. Yep, disgusting. Back 3 has so much hit advantage. Trade combos are always a possibility. Older. Oh, hello. And Nino's making really good use of those portals. Any amount of like hit advantage or knockdowns, we just put a portal on the screen. It's meter build, it's possible repositioning. Here comes Janet. Are we going to go for a second one? Yes, indeed.
We are. Look at the corner carry, and that second one gives you the Geyser. I love that. So the second Janet call did enough damage that you can then be close enough to get the Whirlpool, and then it's just a strike throw to finish the round.
Absolutely.
That was smart. Oh, the catch, no.
Oh, he messed it up. Look, back 3 consistently can be tricky because you want to do back 3 Rain God. That on its own is one of the hardest inputs in the game. Rain is not a particularly... Oh, what a block on that low overhead. That might even have been so tight to have the hard to block protection, but either way, blocked it correctly. almost coast to coast with our pressure situation now. Dialogue finds the down one. Beautiful throw tech. Get back. Another throw tech. 2 times in a row. We're going to go for a third. Really good trade for Dialogue there. That much of a life lead. Any trade is good news for General Shao. What? The back throw escape after the forward 3 cancel. I mean, that is matchup knowledge and a half. Fearlessness. All right, back 3 Rain God. Here comes Janet. All right, what's it going to be? Meaty. Good block on the overhead. Oh, instant sweep. I almost feel like that instant forward 3 wasn't to try and go for a hard to block. I think we're trying to armor break. I think we were just trying to crush any kind of meter spend.
We've not really had the chance to see too much armor come from Dialogue, to be honest. Bandino just isn't really playing at a range that's possible. And when he is going in, it's with the Geyser underneath. Or the Whirlpool, sorry. So he has access to the instant armor break non-stop.
I take respect on Dialogue for understanding that situation too. And just not constantly pulling the trigger on meter. That's going to be a big punish, though. Very unsafe in this kind of matchup. We're going to finally spend a bar here to get well over 400, and there is the mix-up that has caught people all tournament long. The tremor low into that Shao neutral jump. It has hit everyone. Does the jump so high up that if you try and up block, I don't think you have time to react to it. Ooh. Felt that one.
Again, Dialogue so not afraid to go for those just standard cameo moves without the ambush. There it is again.
Plus frames.
Really just using the whole moveset as Dialogue.
Another throw tech. It has been so unbelievably difficult.
Oh no. I wonder if Bandino's kind of just defaulted there and maybe thought he had the bar for a cancel EX, but maybe not going to matter too much though as we see a throw combo come through. Time is running out, but if this mix-up is good...
Oh, do we have time? Ends it early? I mean, look, okay, here's what happened there.
Oh, no.
Here is what happened there. And even though the Janet got pulled early, there's a reason for it. If you let that entire throw finish, you would need to get 3 Janets and then find, like, time to get a combo or have her disappear for Fatal Blow. Man did not have time to wait for the grab. He had to just try and freestyle it, and it just didn't work out.
I wonder if he actually did have enough time to do something else, but regardless...
I don't think so. I really don't.
We will not know as that ties things up 1 game apiece, and a big start now from Dialogue. Oh my god, what?
We just pulled him in. The magnet grip.
So as the failed meaty from Dialogue, it whiffed and then it punished by a wake-up grab.
Definitely looking for some sort of armored reversal there. Reigns 114 has got a gap. Oh. All right. Here's the development now. So many of our grabs have been reverse throws because that's where the combo lies. Now Bandino's starting to mix things up a little. And let's not forget, Janet's throw does 140 damage.
Oh, she's such a scary character. If she gives you good strike throw, you're guaranteed to get a good forward throw damage as well as whatever she extends. Speaking of which, though, there's the Whirlpool again. Oh, it needs to confirm. 1 hit before the Fatal Blow. That was perfect.
I mean, I'd say something about that going to be enough, yada, yada, yada. Obviously, it's going to kill. Look
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
Round on the board for Bandino's.
That was a use quick of that confirm, too.
You pointed out Bandino's. The development of his gameplay has been to just get that Whirlpool on the screen at all costs. It has just helped him so much in this matchup. Not because of, like, weird overhead lows or anything, just to guarantee the meaty.
We're actually able to see Dialogue get a little bit more. No full punish on that grab. But Dialogue getting a bit more aggressive now. We're actually seeing these overhead lows enforced a lot more.
Finds his way out. Another forward throw. That's 140 in the bank. Oh my lord, the trade. Thankfully, though, the trade did mean that Dialogue isn't going to get a full combo. Bandino's. 1 Janet.
Oh, had time to get a portal out as well. A second one?
We have
meter build, and now you've got access to the portal stuff, but no! Hang on, does that kill? I mean, probably not, right?
I mean, it's hard to say. Because
wait, that might be enough.
I think we're so used to just not seeing the regular General Shao.
Oh, that is so enough.
Why was there any doubt? Are we stupid? I think we're stupid.
But also different health values, isn't it? That's always my go-to excuse if I get it wrong. So, oh, cameos change.
Different health values, man. 1,000 health, that's very normal.
No, but then you get the minigame. I'm trying to give myself an excuse. Let me do it.
Nah, sorry, I can't let you get away with it. Plus frames.
Plus frames.
Ooh! Plus frames into down 3. That's not even my fastest low poke.
Oh, huge.
Wow, the Rain God finds it. And Janet's going to completely turn it into... Right, Whirlpool. More understanding too. Dialogue. Happy to just kind of wait that one out at the moment. Pretty scary situation because of the damage output of this team and nowhere near a breaker. Really good block on that overhead. Bandinos realistically can't get hit once.
Well, the longer Dialogue stays in axe stance, the more the overhead is likely to be the thing. Because your lows in axe stance not so good, but...
All right, all of a sudden, Rain's back 3 just became very dangerous. Even Stevens on the health now, though. Both fatal blows have been spent.
Okay, punish on the down 1.
Oh, the block!
That was such a tight block from Bandinos.
This combo ain't gonna kill, but it's definitely gonna stack the odds in your favor.
Oh, this will.
Hang on a minute! Finds it! And again, Dialogue, utter refusal to let us finish a match.
But that's why it's so scary for Rain to go for this Whirlpool all the time. Because when you guarantee they have to block it, that's a block that you can use to go for a button after for strike, or you can go for the throw. The throw is going to combo, which puts you in the same situation again. It's a good way of just maintaining momentum the entire round. And Bandino's now up 2 games to 1 against Dialogue. This is a set that I really did not know what to expect. I could easily see this going either way, but I'm happy the set is exactly that so far.
Oh, wow. Another good block. There's the armor, Dialogue. It is my turn if I say it is.
Oh, wow, that's like max range ground pound as well.
Kind of goes hand in hand with some of General Shao's other buttons. Just kind of gives that extra narrow, sure, but just extra little piece of range that you have to respect. All right, setup time again. I say setup, he really isn't using it for setups there. He wants the guaranteed plus frames.
No, it's just a meaty.
Armor break.
It is just a meaty they have to deal with.
Oh, Rain's down 1. Again, it's very difficult to gauge which kind of grab you're going to go for now because you have to deal with either full combo reverse grab that he tried again. Everyone is always going to think you're going to go for the combo grab. But if you don't, again, Towards finally does it, right? Because it's 140 versus slightly less, but setup. Like, pick your poison. Too far.
But going for the Whirlpool end, it does reduce your damage quite a lot, so you are still losing. But again, I think it's so worth it. Punish!
That's going to be match point for Bandinos if he finishes his plate, of which he definitely will. 1 round is going to send Dialogue out of combo breaker, moving Bandinos forward in the bracket.
Something about combo breaker.
Grabs.
I'm sorry, man. Bandinos and combo breaker just go hand in hand, it seems.
Oh, we just lifted man up there. All right, we are going to have to go for some rather insane throw techs. Dialogue, he's been kind of 50-50 on it recently.
Oh, the counter hit though this time.
My man was pressing. All right, set up.
Oh, the patience and Dialogue with the late poke.
I'm sure Bandinos was just looking for armor there, because that's going to be your ticket, right? Take the breaker possibilities away. All right, Janet number 1. Janet number 2.
Okay.
Set up. Dialogue showing a lot of defensive respect. He has to. Doesn't even want to risk armoring that because you don't want to get caught out with no breaker.
Good block again. Oh, there's the down 2 to bypass the breaker. So smart from Bandinos. Punish with the unbreakable and seal the deal. Moving forward in this losers round 1 in this top 8. Damn, that was GG.
If there is a character that's going to get mileage out of that down 2 jump cancel unbreakable tech, it's going to be a character with a giant down 2 like Reigns. I mean, a really, really smart decision. Give it up here for Dialogue. Out of the tournament, you know, is not going to be the result that he was after. My man's always looking for number 1, no matter what. But positive, this ain't the end. You know, this ain't the last we're going to see of this guy.
Dialogue just seems to be showing up at all the major events. You know, gets a lot of top 8s. It's not top 8, top 16. You know, he's always in the higher end of things.
Llegó el hot sale a Mercado Libre y los mejores descuentos llegan a tu puerta.
Hasta 55% de descuento y 12 meses pagando con meses sin tarjeta de Mercado Pago.
Mercado Libre. ¿Quieres más envíos gratis? Suscríbete a Meli Más.
Vamos, vamos, lo están haciendo muy bien. Así, con todo. Nada mal para un domingo en la mañana, ¿no?
¿Necesitas una mano?
Sí.
Aquí, aquí. Vamos. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Ánimo, Jedi. Escúchame bien. Ese gol es tuyo. El lateral izquierdo no da más.
Dame una más. Dale, tú puedes.
Buen tiro. Eso es. Eso es. Eso es. ¡Sí!
Vamos.
¡Sí! ¡Vamos! Eso, Riz. Así se hace. Tú puedes.
Nintendo Switch 2. Controles Joy-Con 2 que se unen en un instante y una gran, vívida pantalla de alta definición. Juega usando los Joy-Con 2 como un mouse, chatea con amigos y familia y mira sus rostros mientras juegas. Todos juntos, a cualquier hora, en cualquier lugar, en Nintendo Switch 2.
Cuando tus Doritos Flaming Hot se te caen de las manos, solo significa una cosa. Alguien más también los quiere. ¿Quieres?
Sheldon, we understand that our no-shells pistachio ads upset you.
And to show you how much we understand, we had these made. And you're gonna stop selling no-shells, right?
No, they're wildly popular. What do we look like? Idiots!
Welcome back, everybody. You're currently watching Mortal Kombat 1, the top 8 here at Combo Breaker 2025. My name's Ketchup, joined by Mustard. We are now jumping into our next round of Losers Bracket. And unless my eyes deceive me, it's going to be Sonic Fox versus the Mighty Unjust. Not the first time they've played, and it's not the first time they've had to play at a Combo Breaker.
No, not at all. But the big one here, though, is Sonic Fox in loser side, obviously, in this top 8. And I've got to say, this season of pro competition has not been a smooth journey for Sonic Fox. It was definitely looking that way at the start. You know, big wins in Mexico City, big win at Texas Showdown. But then most recently at Gamescom Latam, did not make top 8 because of some extremely talented local players who were able to take the win. You know, shout out to Mateo Zim for the amazing Baraka Tremor we saw there, and Scorpion Prox in the lower bracket. The first top 8 that Sonic Fox had missed in a major Mortal Kombat tournament for 12 years, apparently. So if that doesn't say anything to the legacy that Sonic Fox has been able to craft in this community, I don't know what will. But in this tournament, sent to losers by Video Games Yo. The level of competition has caught up to the point that we're starting to see this more consistently. And I've got to say, I'm so happy to see that, because you guys know I'm a big fan of Sonic Fox, but when other players are able to really compete and stand up to that level, I think it's better for everyone. The whole community improves together when you see that kind of thing. And obviously, shouts to Video Games Here for getting the job done. But just one match in this top 8, we could definitely see the run back from losers. Mighty Unjust might do the elimination here if Unjust can take over Sonic Fox. I feel like history has preferred Sonic Fox in this matchup historically, but you never know. Unjust has definitely got it in him.
Well, to give you a quick little history lesson of a year before, when Mighty Unjust and Sonic Fox clashed, we saw I think it's fair to say, extremely surprise pick of Omni-Man and Movado.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We hadn't ever seen that. That was not long after Movado had come out. Like, he was legal for that tournament. I think Combo Breaker was the first tournament.
That was even before. No, that was just after the first hotfix. Never mind. I'm about to say maybe it was before, but no, it wasn't.
Yeah, but it was Omni-Man Movado versus Peacemaker. There ain't no way in hell we're seeing that matchup again today. But is the result going to stay the same? Because the Cyrax Madden Bow really does look to be the current source for Sonic Fox. Yeah, it allows you to mix layer upon layer. And I guess while we complete this button check, just to kind of give you a bit more insight into, I would say, the thought process of going Madam Bo. I know that a lot of people, you know, we saw lots of Serena, and that team is still good. I'm not going to downplay it. You know, I'm not stupid, but damn. But Madam Bo doesn't take the meter as efficiently, but adds to the layers of mix-up to an absurd degree. And when you really break it down and look at Cyrax is the best at enforcing these mix-ups. If you can take a cameo that takes those mix-ups and almost doubles them, you've got yourself a really winning combination.
You just get to use everything she's got. You know, you get drink utility because of the command dash, you get forward and back throw combos because of either the bottle or the slide. You get the crazy setup we've seen by using the full slide into the flurry. Obviously teleport into bottle. There's so much there. There's so much here, and here we go. This is where the party starts.
Kicking things off real strong with a read on that standing 4. Immediately going for that meter drain. And now the layers.
No, but it didn't launch off the bomb. The wrong distance.
Yeah, it must have been.
Oh, wow.
Never mind.
I'm actually kind of surprised that was still close enough to get launched by that.
I set up my setup in advance there.
Oh, the chase down. Unjust going for some backdashes to avoid the bomb, and Sonic Fox instantly catching it with a standing 2. Yo, Cyrax's standing 2, such a good button. It goes really far. It's deceivingly fast for what it is. And obviously goes into 2-3, which is so confirmable, safe on block. Oh, that was like a really late punish. I wonder if that was literally like the last frame. And whenever you see that normal right there, that kind of like, you know, that kind of rake towards you, very fast double hitting normal. So it will armor break most things in the game. Oh, but there's a catch. Gonna get even more situations here. A little bit of a mishap there on the bomb, but again, there's so many of them on the screen. You're still going to have to stand up eventually. The bomb is still gonna be there. This has been uncharacteristically sloppy. Yeah, a lot of drops coming through from Fox when you get the hit for the setups, but not really mattering. As Sonic Fox is able to stabilize it after, and is still in the driver's seat. There it is. That's what we saw Fox try last time, but was just out of range for it.
The arcing bottom